victim to one of the classic blunders. The most famous is never get involved in a land war in Asia, but only slightly less well known is this: never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
Inconceivable! Hey everybody, we're playing one of my favorites, HEXPROOF. Just tired of getting your stuff messed with? This is what to do. And this is easily some of my favorite art in Crumbling Vestige. But before I get too much further, how's everybody doing? Good to see everybody. Little Fighting Mike Man as always, and Showrazamon in the house, as is Lovecraft 668, all nice and fired up. Yeah, we got a little Princess Bride action there. I have had quite a few liquids today. So, knowing our first bathroom break, I will probably need to, I can't think of a crafty way to say it, but you know what I mean. And so I've got a new little commercial there too, just a little skit involved there. So anyway, I'll go over the list as we always do here. We have 4 Blossoming Sands, just 1 Vestige, and the rest are beautiful forests. We got the Forest Sprawls. This is a very basic hexproof list. I went 4-1 twice with it this week. Rancor, Abundant Growth, 4-4. I run 2 Commune with the Gods. I lost the, if we face Edicts, might be a little bit of trouble. The reason being, though, I am also running all 4 Gnarlids instead of what's popular lately, 2. Logic being, oftentimes it's a turn 2 play after a turn 1 Sprawl, and outside of Vapor Snags and stuff, it can just really shut the door on a lot of decks like Elves and such, Stompy, whatever. The 4 Cloaks, not much of a mystery in the sideboard. However, though, we've got this for COP. We've got this for COP or combination of the 2 with Prismatic Strands. All 4 Gut Shots. I lost this Scattershot Archers. The logic being this deck tries to win fast. If I'm going up against Delver and I'm waiting for Scattershot Archers to be relevant, I'm at a game state where they're probably running at me with ninjas and stuff, and it's over anyway. So I wanted early answers, and then serves double duty for Standard Bear. We've got 1 Faerie Macabre in the sideboard, just end of turn technology with regards to Moment's Peace and that kind of stuff, if these others don't show up. 4 Moment's Peace, really nice design here with regards to, kind of the Gond logic of the Presence of the Gond build that I made a few months back, where you go get what you need, then you throw in a lot of things with flashback into your yard, and you're able to you kind of have a toolbox aspect. And 3 Mutagenic Growths on the side. I used to run 2 of these main. I removed 3 to the side because number 1 way to beat hexproof, you bring in Electrickery, and it's nice to just do those little hesitation plays and stuff like that. So, to quote my favorite astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson, let's do this. We'll jump in, and hopefully it doesn't take too long. Yeah, and I've also got a crush on Josef Fraunhofer, who's the prismatic prism effect looking thing that I'm inside of here. It's a little homage to him. Unknown scientist, but he's kind of the father of astrophysics. So, MedMix7, hey, what's up? Good to see you. Oh, Moment's Peace versus just about everything that walks. Buys you time, especially if you don't have your lifelink going there. But is it Blitz, RDW, Stompy? The list goes on and on. I'll feel good against Tribe too. Kinwaku in the house. Yeah, just at the last minute. I have a build called, I think I posted it, called Foggari instead of Golgari. Just a little play on words there. Really had some fun with that one. But, where'd everybody go? Here we are. Hold on a minute here. It's going to be one of those days. Everything. Look, it couldn't have been uglier the way it just threw everything around here. All right, so that sucks. We're going to throw this back. Mulligan this. And we'll keep this pretty decent here. Depending on what we see here. Don't know if to play... yeah, we've got 2 creatures. I'm going to throw this on the bottom. If we run in a Swamped Edict deck, well, we know how that goes. So All right, this looks like either Boros or Affinity, and let me know if everything's looking and sounding good at the top of every show. I always like to do that. So this makes our reasoning a lot easier here. We lead with the Scout now. Hopefully, if we draw into a Rancor, we'll probably already have this one. Hexproof is one of those decks that can, if people are ready for it, you go 3-2, you go 2-3. But if you kind of come out of the woods and people aren't really ready for it, or I should say aren't spiteful from having just lost to it, because if you load up your sideboard, as everybody knows, you can really decimate this deck. It's kind of a bit of a glass cannon, but sideboard, there's a lot of great decks out there, and everybody's got to be ready for everything. And so we got a little bit worse game against Boros. They have more flexible answers game 2 and 3, so hopefully we can just run them over here and make everything nice and relevant. So anyway, yeah, I've had a really trying week. Nothing tragic or bad. It just we've had you know, the reason I like Pauper, I'm a cheap bastard, and I don't like to spend money, and so I've had like the same 2 cars for just forever. And I love Hondas because they last forever and never have to do anything to them. But anyway, so the one's going bad, and then we went and got it looked at and spent all this money to have it looked at, and ended up finding out the engine block's cracked, so we need a new car. And then we were already planning on getting a new car, which I didn't want to do grudgingly. And so now it's like we need, out of the blue, holidays, all this stuff, and we need to buy 2 cars pretty much. It's just like, ugh. Just so anyway, that's enough not Pauper related stuff. So if anybody has truly knows of like, oh my god, this is a great car X, or you know, try this one out or whatever, I'm gonna drop let me finish up that statement, then let me know if you know of a car that's just amazing, that you can testify to. I'm probably looking to get a new used one, just a couple years old, and we'll go from there. So when it rains it pours, howdy, and chip seed, hey, I always feel bad when people, I want to show the top of the show again to some people. What do you guys think here is the play? Yeah, this is going to meet with a Galvanic Blast, which you know he's got. I'm just going to try to get rid of his, I'm just going to load up here. He's not going to be able to take too many more of these. And then next turn, this will be out of range of Galvanic Blast. And if we don't need it, like for some reason, maybe we draw Trample next turn, he doesn't know that we have Gnarlid, so it might tempt him to not play things like Journey to Nowhere and stuff, because these things, good God, when they come down, they are so nasty. Always love seeing them. Ken Waku in the house. Grind motive for pay for the cards, yeah. Yeah, move the Seeker out of the way, says McMahon. Good call. Wow. This guy must be pissed. Look at this, guys. Main deck Electrickery. He was locked and ready for us, so this does not bode well for us. All right. Let's see if we can get him to do something here. I mean, I'm always poking fun at myself for these Twitch outings, always running into just horrific luck. That could have been one of them. I mean, that would have fallen right in line with how things usually go. Yeah, I thought so too, Nerd of the Core. But yeah, if any of you are interested in science, astrophysics, whatever, I can't recommend the show on Netflix, Cosmos, the new one, enough. And by far my favorite episode is called Hiding in the Light, which is what inspired this card frame. And I've seen it probably 20 times. I've almost got the episode memorized. But yeah, Josef Fraunhofer, boy, that's just a fascinating. He was like this child, pretty much servant slave of a Bavarian master, and just almost worked to death. And that's ended up being how he died, just all the toxic fumes and stuff. And there's our culprit number one that he ended up having. And but boy, he was the one that pretty much held up microscope to the prismatic strands, literally in glass prisms and stuff, and was a glass master, maker, and had all these secrets back then when that was hardcore tech. But anyway, just really, really fascinating how much they can deduce from just light. I'm just really fascinated by it. Sorry, nerding out here. Raptor 56, I'm guessing their hand doesn't do much. I'm just shocked that we saw a main deck Electrickery. That's like, geez, that could have not ended well. But yeah, if you guys saw on Facebook, I posted a list similar, not Actually, not similar at all to this. Beat me in the first round of the tournament last week. I posted the list on Facebook. Pretty cool design. All the prowess angles and such. All right. Well, we're going to swing with both here. Mr. Electricity. And not too worried about Seeker math here. Just need something with Trample. Raptor might be Elves deck. Let's come on over here. We'll at least hit for one. He's one main deck Electricity. I'll bite. Oops. I've been doing that a lot lately. Out of the blue, my Magic account stopped working. Not the account, it's just the software. And had to have Little Fight hold my hand digitally and reinstall it. So some of my stops are a little messed up. I think I got them all down, but I'm sure some form of Murphy's Law will show up. But anyway. Yeah, a lot of awesome energy before the show even started in the chat. I wanted to chime in, but I had all these little things to do. So great seeing the community out and about. And hey, my goodness, unless you've been living under a rock, I hate that expression, but I can't think of anything creative to say at the moment. The channel Fireball, I think, is either hosting or helping promote. I'm not quite sure what the angle is there. I'm sure Nerd of the Core knows. But the Grand Prix for Pauper in like 3 or 4 places. It's like, woo, man. Getting pretty interesting out there, isn't it? Well, I don't need this. I'll block this. I'm making a fight of it. I got to remember, I have a life total too. I got to got to protect this stuff. All right. But that's huge news. I mean, you tell anybody in the chat watching this, future, whatever, you told us that a few years ago, it'd be like, yeah, sure. Total pipe dream, but it's becoming the way of things. All right, well, we'll try to hit for one again. Yeah, side events, that's it. Still pretty, and remember, tomorrow's that big 1K tournament too. Last time we'll be showing that promo on today's show, but out in Illinois, if anybody's out that way, definitely support the hell out of that. That's insane. Could you imagine $1,000 of store credit? That's pretty good timing too, with all these GPs and little events coming up. People might need to. Heck, you could probably build every Pauper deck there is on paper, as long as you're willing to share some of the cards. My youngest yesterday just trampled me with. He had a triple Bushwhacker draw, a kitchen table game we were playing, and I looked at my hand because he always likes me to play just a white weenie build against goblins. And it's so funny. It's like there'll be 3 or 4 games similar to Pauper where I just got his number. And then he'll go on like a 3 or 4 day kick where he's got mine. And it just seems like they're not even. And then it just these wild swings back and forth. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Yeah, if anybody got questions about that, hit up Nerd of the Core in the chat because he definitely knows the inside scoop on that stuff. I was just like thrilled to see it. And hey, yeah, I've got to already apologize to the mothership. I think it's T. Coor. I'm so bad with names. The Reverend for Pure MTGO, the writer there, they within like a week or two of saying they were gonna, start focusing on, content and of all sizes, and boom, there they did it. I was like, wow, pretty cool. I mean, I'll obviously be thrilled if they ever do anything with Pauperganda, but we shall see. All right. Come on already. This is getting ridiculous. All right. He's got 3 cards, 1 Firebolt. We'll rock here. This is funny. We've always got just enough to kill him if we keep attacking. I'm going to go from here. It is a very relaxing. This guy's really playing I thought that opening hand, I'm like, oh, we win, but life gain's a hell of a thing. But one of the cooler, this deck is very flexible, but one of the, like I was saying, it's a very relaxing thing to play hexproof sometimes. You just sit back and kind of a non-interactive. It's a great streaming deck because it's pretty hard to screw up and you can still be pretty competitive with it. So saith me, the famous last words, right? Watch me 0-5 or something. Yikes. That's not going to help. Coming on over with that. All right. Well, we're going to have to play a little defense here. God, wouldn't that be funny? We win by him milling himself. If we don't get any lifelink on the line, we're going to be in trouble. Can someone look up this list and tell me how much hate we're running into here? Does he have like a patrician scorn or something like that? All right, well, this will serve interesting proof here. Yeah, I'm going to try this. Replicate 1K going to be streamed. I don't think so. We are not. We just did the promo for it, helping out and that sort of thing. We're not in any way affiliated. They just, you know, we're like, hey, we're doing this thing. Would you mind mentioning it? And I'll mention it. I'll make a trailer for it. Well, trailer's a bit of an exaggeration, but nice little just quick promo. 6/6. If successful, I guess will be Wizards will push to reprint staples in certain sets. Yeah, that would be pretty killer. Oh, there's Trample. Okay. Looks like we might be able to pull this one off. In this case, getting low enough on life with Galvanic Blasts and such, I might actually, I think I'm going to block here, especially if that Seeker gets much bigger. Maybe it is stables. God, I know there's some awful horse equipment, some of the sets. Ooh, God, is this guy going to be able to pull this off? That's amazing. Yep, he's got it. Look at this. I can't block, and he's got the Firebolt. Oh, he's going to finish us off with that. I am impressed. I did not think we were going to lose that game. So that's BOROS. Boy, that life gain is very, very relevant. And look at this. Our little Monarch gave us a little pat on the back. Thanks for trying. Here's the card you needed the whole time. Here we go. We can't block. Coming in for 6. Very well done. All right. Okay, so we know he's a big fan of all of those. I'm actually going to lose all of my Gnarlids. I'm going to bring in Mutagenic Growth. And did anybody look up his list? As I asked a little bit ago, I would do so, but does he run COPs, that sort of thing? Is he on there? Can anybody just, I don't want to ruin the feed and jump on over and look of recent lists, but sometimes they have Circle of Protections. Yeah, Seeker did a lot of work in that matchup. Can't seem to find lists for opponent. Okay, well, thank you for the clarification there. So it's more likely that they're going to have Prismatic Strands in this list, so I'm going to bring in Flaring Pains. I don't know if I need 2, though. Yeah, let's see. If I did bring in 2, what would I lose? Let me lose. I'm just going to go like this, unless anybody objects. He played very well. Yes, he did. I can't find anything on this guy. All right, well, thank you for that, everybody. My Pauperganda Knights, or however. All right. Let me see here. Everything looks good. I'm just going to keep in my dudes. We've got the Mutagenic Surprise. Maybe that'll... sometimes that's never a dead card. Sometimes you just, boom, you win. But hopefully he kept in some... Oh, you know what? God, I totally punted there. He's probably got Standard Bearers. Good grief, he's gone white. I should have brought in some of those, but... Note to self, if we survive this game. All right. Oh, this is so tempting to keep. We have everything we need if we just draw a creature. I'm going to keep it. Not up against the fastest deck. All right. Actually, I want to start by drawing a card. All right. Let's go. Yes, Boggles R&D function. Not what we needed. Come on, 1 critter. Hopefully it's Silhana. Silhana Lasagna, as my youngest says. There we go. Better lucky than good. Put this on here. Go white. Tap this for this. And here we go. Didn't help last time. Trample light, it feels like. So let's see what we got here. What I really want to see is a commune. Come on, no. Hey, good. All right. I was thinking that was going to be a standard bearer. I can't believe this is a typical example of when you're trying to wear so many hats and talk and do things. It's like, how did I? Maybe he doesn't have standard bearer. Who knows? Put this on here. I'll call red just to scare him. If that scares, I'm not sure. Go from here. And hit while we can. I mean, he might have some kill all enchantments, and then we're just going to be staring at a little 1/1. So hit him while we can. Dun, dun, dun. Good to see everybody. Thank you for joining us on this lovely Friday. What is this new devilry? I'm just going to attack here. A little wary why that wasn't a concession. There's not 3 up for Prismatic. What's he got? Ow. Haven't seen that one in a while. I wouldn't change anything unless I knew he had that. Alright. Now we need another critter. Yeah, I was thinking leave no trace too. That's just not something I've seen all that. Oh boy. Wow. This is like this is amazing. Alright. I think we're effectively screwed here. Our only out here is probably a Silhana and him not have any life gain. Because he's bringing out the big guns. You can hear the horses riding now. Talk about stables. Boom. That's where they came from. White Edict. Yeah, I always forget that. And same with the white counter spells. That's one of those cards I'm always bad-mouthing, and then it ends up turning the tide of battle. It's like, well, there it is. How many? I think there's 3 kinds of art for this one. It's pretty cool. Yeah, he's got flyers. I'm scooping, guys. I really thought we were going to just... But Magic Player, whatever number that is, hats off to you. Very well played. Off to round 2. Down a game. And yeah, so I had a little notepad here. Yeah, we already talked about that with the Channel Fireball stuff. But anyway. Ha! Yeah, it's double white. That's pretty steep. Didn't expect to see that, but I should have been able to deduce that. Oh, well. But yeah, my vacation started last night. So probably be seeing a lot more of me. I think even on, well, not this Tuesday. I like to play that proper classic Tuesdays like once or twice a year. But it won't be this Tuesday because we're got a little family getaway planned up to the snowy mountains and do the log cabin thing so we can at least feel a little bit like it's Christmas time. I mean, California's all on fire. Feels like we're in the middle of a stove. Yeah. All right. Jumping all over the place here. Go and get you some. Let's put that there. Kill this here. And we are off. Okay, another good hand. This is an exceptional hand. We'll keep. Unless we run into a daze here. We'll be all right. Is it another? Can I get revenge on Boros? Is that what we're up against here? Interesting. A watercolor. I don't think I've ever seen that artwork. Pretty. All right, here we go. So yeah, this is kind of a bare bones build of Hexproof. Reason I say that, other than Commune, it's just all the heavy hitters. I'm not a big fan of the cartouches. I'm not going to argue that they're bad cards or anything. I mean, I've seen people use them very effectively. It's just one of those cases where, you know, if the rules came out tomorrow and they said, oh, now you have to have 70 card decks, I would definitely play them. But there's only so much that fits, as we all know. And I think the land count of 18, the 4 sands, and the Crumbling Vestige is just is really the sweet spot. All right, let me go here. I'll drop this just in case he's on that. I'm going to, never know, maybe this is a new thing I'm not aware of, that they're running Electric Remain. I'm going to protect it. Boom. And next turn should be, especially if we draw a basic, should almost be over. Of course, hey, I said that last time. That's right. Yeah, I look ridiculous today, by the way. I mean, you probably don't see, I just got, you just see my shoulders, but I've got these pajama shorts on, and then I couldn't resist. I bought myself an early Christmas present. I know they're ugly as hell, but Crocs. But they're so comfortable that just when you're lounging around. And so I have like mismatched socks on with shorts and these Crocs that don't match anything. It's pretty ridiculous. Very lucky. Been married so long because I definitely am not going to turn any eyeballs with my getup. All right, let's try to shut the door quickly here. Wait, you're wearing pants? Yeah. Sands below. Okay. If he's got an out here, I'm underdressed. Nice. Socks and Crocs. Yeah, it's awful too. I mean, they couldn't. Most of my socks are black, but I found the one white pair so that it just all the little holes in the crappy shoes. It's so funny. It's like it's almost like card design, right? Where it's just all function and no design. It's like nobody likes the way those look, but I don't know if you've ever tried them on. It's like it's just like your feet taking a deep breath. It's pretty cool. I hope we don't face BOROS anymore, because hopefully we pull this one off, make up for last round. But I always hate those shows when you just like, I think it was like 6 or 7 months ago we were playing and we ran into Dimir. What was that, Mike? Man, it was like 4 times in a row, or at 4 out of 5 rounds. It was, it's like a 4-hour stream. I was like, I'm done. All right. I'm going to bring in 3 gut shots and 3 of these. I'll lose 2 of these. He still didn't see that. Let's lose 1 more. I'll lose a mask. Gonna be on the draw. I'm gonna might want to lose a forest. Gut shot. I'll bring in all 4 if I see an early standard bearer stuff. But until then, do want to bring in at least 1 flaring pain. I gotta lose 3 cards. All right, let me do that. I'm going to wait till I see 1 more. Since there's so much ground power, I'm going to lose that. All right, let's see what's going on here. You guys don't even know we did the show together at his place. We were naked from the nipples down. Dimir is the devil. Rock out with your... yeah, that's right, R&D function. Yeah, we were pretty... I think we were on like 2 hours sleep. Pretty hydroblasted. Good times. Very good times. All right, here we are. Mana's right. Yeah, we got 1 critter. I mean, that's one of the bad things about hexproof. You kind of have to take what you get. You got a creature land, and your land's right. You hope for the best. We'll keep and go from there. Yeah, that's the other thing too, as far as bad mouthing cards, and then they end up trumping me. It's that counter spell in Affinity. I think that's got us like twice in 2 months. Rebuke or whatever that is. Metallic Rebuke. Yeah, that's it. All right. Bring this out here. Probably after the draw next turn. We'll see. Hopefully some Therbin Inspector doesn't show up. What I love, though, I'm really surprised why he kept these in. I mean, there's enough card advantage there. Can't use it on hexproof. Of course, it sealed the game against the Gnarlid. So, again, watch what you say. I'm going to attack while I can and just hit this up. Just want him to, instead of he got Electric or he doesn't. We don't have our little answer. I could have tried to draw into it with Abundant Growth, but I want to put him on a faster clock, so he has to sit out board presence and not sit back and wait. That is what I love about Mutagenic Growth, though, is you do those hesitation moves of enchanting it, and then they think they got the trump card, and you got the trump. So, yeah, good times. Datsui, this is my Twitch oh, why is my Twitch mobile broken? I have no idea. Hopefully I'm coming through loud and clear. Alright, good. We've got another critter. That's nice. He's tapped out. Come on, let's get something that's a little bigger. Not that. I'll try to draw. Come on, Ethereal Armor is the key here. No. Alright. Don't really want to overcommit to the board there. I just got to kind of sit here. Darn it. That sucks. If he does have electricity or something, I've got to have that little backup plan. Alright. 4 mana. More little watercolor look. Like this guy's style. Or girl, but given that his name is Tony. I'll gain a life and pass the turn. Oh yeah, Kenwaku, I think the white cartouche is very solid. I just, and I've thought, if I was going to have any though, I was, for the first version or two of this, when I came back to Hexproof, and I was just mixing stuff up and trying to kind of start painting again in a deck builder sort of way. I was liking the cartouche of strength, the green one, because you can, you know, maybe I'll go back to that because obviously way slower than a gut shot for standard bearer, but as we saw, sometimes they bring in the 2/4 and it can be relevant, and it says creature you control, so I do like that, and its ability to fight. I don't know, I've just historically had really good odds against playing against edict style decks with hexproof. I always seem to just have enough, or just enough without getting too cutesy, bringing in scattershot archers and stuff. So come on, something. All right. Well, you think I should chance it, guys? What do you say? I think I should. I'll be out like 1.5 cards. I say we roll with it. Let's see if he's got it. Hey, all right. Let's see on maybe prismatic strands here. Maybe. Yep. Okay, there's that. So prismatic's the poison of choice. The one bad thing about a BOROS shell when you're going up against this is just how many, you know, counter answers they have. As we saw last game, see in prismatic strands is a 2-for-1. So hopefully he doesn't have a. I can see why that double galvanic blast went down. Cap up. All right. Yeah, next week I'm going to be working on a. If you don't catch the top of the show, try to. I'm trying to almost every single time. I'm trying to do a different. What do you call intro? So instead of, I'm sure I'm going to have to start repeating at some point like I used to, but lately I've been able to come up with at least one a week. But next week's I'm going to have a little bit of an old school WWF from the old days of Hulk Hogan and stuff. That'll be good times. Okay. Drawing blah. Have to trip this for this. We're one game in against, I was going to say, gosh, if to pull this off, this is very interesting. Any list on this guy? Do I have to even worry about standard bearers and such? Got to be careful that 7 is not approachable, because with prismatic strands math it can get pretty ugly fast. So I'm gonna drop this guy just to prevent swinging, as we saw last game, so I can at least threaten a swing with this other dude and go from there. Yeah, okay, here we are. Andre the Giant, Rowdy Piper. That's right. The old days. I got so lucky when I was a kid. I was into wrestling for the 2 years that it was like the glory days of like Andre the Giant and Rowdy Piper, and you know all the, you know, and they had the cartoon and everything. And every Saturday, just like all the other kids of that era, I remember that feeling of, what? It's fake? It's like, no, you look at it, you're like, how did I ever fall for that? It goes to show. Of course, the reception's a lot worse back then. Everything's all gritty and stuff. So, Hey, we got kind of Christmas colors to put these two decks together. It's feeling festive in here. Come on, swing, baby. What you got? Interesting. This is an interesting play. Yeah, you can't do that. I was going to say I can swing with both and get Monarch. 1 red. So we're going to hit really hard. We want to see like an Armadillo Cloak or Mask. Anything but more junk. Come on now. So anything on the Datsui, anything on the list, guys? Am I looking at a list that has like 4 electricities or COP green, that sort of stuff? Can anybody do a little homework, or at least let me know that there's nothing on them like last round? That would be very helpful. I'd appreciate it. All right. Let's see here. All right, got that. I am the Monarch. I'm going to play creatures to stay alive. It's my horrible French accent. Chimsky. All right, there's a game winner. Yeah, I think so. Good point, Nerd of the Court. Especially, I need as much help as I can get when I'm streaming, boy. I miss stuff like that a lot. Okay, he's got Prismatic Math. Oh, good God, that hurts. Well, we've got the lands right. Hopefully, he might overestimate the power of this play. Leave himself open to an attack. The Ancestral is going to be a real thing. We're going to be able to go crazy. But Patrician Scorn. Thank God for Rancor. Hey, Killer Tofu's in the house. Good to see ya. Woohoo! Man, you gotta love these free cards. I sure wish ghosts were real things. That'd be awesome. Make a killing in real estate if you didn't mind being hunted. I think it'd be a pretty cool way to live. Hear stuff, and one of these days I got to go out and see. I forget what state it's in. I think it's in Florida, in the States here. But there's a thing called Legend of Robert the Doll. There's like some creepy kids doll. I've seen like 4 or 5 specials on it. That one seems to have a bit of an aura. Speaking of our auras getting wiped out. Okay, thank you for that, guys. Just good to know. That's something the SS metagame needs. We need a permanent deck checker. Something that's like, all right, here's what we're up against. Watch out for this, this, and this. Games 2 and 3. All right. Well, let's see. This would be, yeah, we've got this and that. Hold on. Just a second here. Well, I'm sorry if the chat's behind. I'm reading it as fast as I'm getting it. It might be, yeah, we're just going to load up here. Okay, messages, my chat's behind, but I can't do anything about it on that ad, and I'm reading the first thing that comes up, so. Let's see here. 7, 13, 8, attack with everything. He blocks 2, 4, 6. So he blocks for 10. 3 gets over 4, 5. Whew. That's rough. Not as good as I thought, is it? He could 2, 4, 6. Three, 4, 5. Oh, geez, he made that easy. Okay, well, we're up. Complete opposite matchups, right? We lost LL to BOROS, and then we won. We're gonna jump right in here. I thought I would have to use the facilities by now, but hey, why bother if we're playing all right here? So yeah, the Mutagenic Growth I really like in the sideboard. You could probably save space in this list if you, depending on what metagame you're expecting with the cartouches like we were talking about. But I would lean on the strength one, so you could have more spots for this. So anyway, all right, here we are. Boop. Ugh, damn. Everybody wants the obsolete bug fixed. I would like this bug fixed because it's always affecting me. Yes, I want to play first. Please not BOROS. All right. So here's an interesting example of what do we like. So I'm going to lead off with the forest here. I can't get enough of this artwork. That is just gorgeous. Highly recommend getting this one. Crumbling Vestige is awesome, especially when you have the other enchantment land, but it's fine. I'm going to play the forest, drop this, use this for green, put this on the white, and hope for the best. And we'll go from there. We'll keep this. Wow, it's over a minute. Well, sorry, I can't. Sometimes Twitch is against me. I've seen a lot of. I've been watching a lot of Twitch lately, especially compared to in the old times. And saw the professor on yesterday. That was cool. He had a little tag team show going on. Can someone, and it's funny, you know, I've been on Twitch for quite a while now. Can someone explain to me, like, we have, when you like it, that's something, then you can follow, and then there's a subscribe thing, and it's like I've always said, I never want people to have to pay to see me or anything like that. I've always thought that's kind of tacky, but I just don't know if anybody can explain that. I'll read in 20 minutes when the feed shows up, right? Yeah. Lovecraft, I've tried. The more moving parts a machine has, the more it tends to screw up. I've had some shows where I'm trying to monitor myself and I play horrifically. I mean, come on, this can't be BOROS again. This is ridiculous. All right, well, this will be an interesting play. I'm going to play this for green, and we'll just enchant the hell out of this land, I guess. Green. For this, we'll say green for this, play this for white, and next turn we'll do some stuff. That's all we can do. Yep. Boop. You need to be partnered on Twitch to be able to have people subscribe to you. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, monetarily speaking, if anybody ever does feel that, Little Fight and I are thinking, like, if you ever wanted us to play your deck live, then that's cool. You know, you want to throw us the entry fee to just a daily. I mean, can't argue that. But, all right, hold on a minute here. Actually, I think the play here might be to drop the Gnarlid. Yeah, I'm going to invest in the Gnarlid. Okay. I could hit R, but I want to get multiple stuff out. We'll swing big next turn. Can't believe you guys realize this is the third BOROS matchup in a row. I apologize, but just like the slow Twitch chat, I can't do anything about it on their end. Son of a gun. Gonna eat the blast, eat the blast. Yeah, this is up there with that quadruple Dimir day. All right, now I'm getting mad. Maybe we'll slap on that mask and go from there. Or the cloak. I think the mask is the play here, though. Oh, never mind. Everything changes now. Well, if I put this on, it's just going to kill that. So I'm going to... Oh, God, I can't do that either. I have to play that combo. Darn it. You know he's got to block this now. This is just craziness. But you know what? Maybe he'll let it through thinking that he'll be able to block and we're trample light like we were in game 1. But little does he know the cloak is coming. Hey, it worked. All right. For those that were not here earlier, Soul Hole is open. Download today's deck and check out what we're up to. Thank you for that, Little Fight. All right, so boom like that. And do we have any deck dude? Killer Tofu in the house. Does anybody know? Are we up against standard bearers? Is it worth bringing in Gut Shot here? Is he running the 2/4 standard bearer? Is there COP? We are sure that there are plenty of prismatic strands. So I'm going to bring in 2 of these just to start it off right. He saw the Gnarlid, so I'm just going to eviscerate our hand of those. Anyone? Anyone, class? Anyone? All right. Yeah, that's a nice new feature. Little fight. Thank you for that. I'll have to start doing that so people can, on the days we're successful, not these boring BOROS. That's maybe what I should call this feed when we upload it to YouTube. Boring BOROS. That'll probably be a good way to not get many views, right? This opponent has 2 Electrickery and 2 Standard Bearers. Thank you so much, Shiraz. All right, 2 Electrickery. We'll be treated with these, hopefully. Never dead. And Gut Shot. I'm going to bring in 3. We're going to lose a lot of stuff. I'm going to lean heavily on Commune with the Gods here. And keep it to 1 mask so that when we commune, remind me, I'm going to have to keep that to there. A little extreme, but hey. So we only have hexproof. We've got a way out of Electrickery. We've got 3 answers for 2 standard bearers. Keep in mind, too, you can always standard bearer. All right. Yeah. No more text, please. All right. Here we go. God darn it, this thing. There we go. Wow, it'd be nice if we had a creature. It's a great hand otherwise. So tempted to keep this. Look how pretty. Everything works. Answers for answers. Got our sideboard, but we just need a creature. I cannot keep this in good faith. Clunky at best. We'll keep. At least we get to see a hand. Yeah. You got to take what you can get with hexproof. If there was a Steven 707, hey, he forgot to send that reminder this morning about your YouTube channel, but I managed to get off work today to take part of the stream. Awesome. Yeah, send a private message to Little Fight or Shirazaman, and we'll hook you up with a nice little visual link shout out. Little streamer, he was sent me a message the other night. Pretty cool green ramp build he was working on with those dinosaurs that are like blastoderms. Sorry, everything else kind of a fog. Been going 100 miles an hour with all this crap outside of the Pauper universe going on in our lives, with having to pretty much build our garage all over from again, meaning we need 2 new cars, not 1 new car. So it's I've been going crazy. If I had any hair, I'd be pulling it out. I think Cloak is better than Mask in this matchup. Yeah. That's kind of my logic there too, Kenwaku. 1 Mask for the kill card, but I don't want it to be such a crippling thing. Rather have the trample. Prepared Active Mind blowing, says Killer Tofu. Nice. I think I might have about probably 3 of the 5 of those built. All right. Well, there's culprit 1. That sucks. Come on. Show us the goods. All right. Well, there's 1 card that we need. Now, this is a neat scenario. You drop a Bogle. Does he swing? And if he does, we've got a nice surprise for him. Probably not worth doing with Electrickery, but he's less likely to even hold back Electrickery math when he has a standard bear out already. But so there he's waving that flag all around. Given this play, I will block. But he's not going to attack with the 1 trump card he's got. Okay, so here's this. There's 1 thing we can enchant. That's nice. And since we've got white already, I'll put it on red. Put a little Fear God in him there. And I'll attack here. And I will drop the other one, just so I can just start nibbling him away here. Eventually, we'll draw our little Gut Shot trick. What's neat when you do, I've had lists in the past where I run standard bear and you just bring them in against them. A little clunky. It can be fun sometimes too. Protection from monocolor. Hey, the Slippery Bogle is going to be our attacker of choice if we can choose to enchant one or both. Of course, this only works once that standard bearer is gone. So my a little bit of a punt there. Getting too clever for my own good. I thought I'd be safe with the double guys. If he's got electricity now, it's gonna wipe us out. My mutagenic does not work, whereas the cartouche would here serve double duty. Yeah, viewer submission brews would be cool. Without me modifying them, though, somebody would have to kind of put up the tickets to play. I mean, we'll give you a shout out and all that stuff, but be like, you know, we could it'd be a nice new angle to take on. You know, give a little like rundown, especially if it's really weird, and give me a few days with the deck. But if somebody's willing to put up the tickets for an entry fee, I won't change a thing, and we'll discuss and chat and go over it. A little longer winded show sort of thing, and yeah, that'd be pretty fun. I think you're onto something there, Killer Tofu. All birds. That sounds spicy. Yeah, we've been always looking at, you know, if you guys do have any ideas, pauperganda@gmail.com. We're always looking to do new stuff because, you know, even as awesome as this format is, you know, we do have some repeating shows, and, you know, there's just decks I like to play and others I don't see also Dimir, but yeah, we'll see what we got there. Okay, so we've got one little trump card back up here. We just gotta bide our time, man. This is all F6 and keep moving. R22006 in the house. I don't think you've chimed in before. And don't say, obviously everybody knows not to spoil any movie stuff. The R2 set me off there with regards to the new Star Wars flick. See that like everybody probably pretty soon. I know in Los Angeles here, there was all over the news, the midnight showing last night, they had the sound was screwed up for like 20 minutes, and I guess, don't say anything in the chat, don't be a jerk and spoil anything for anybody, but I guess it's incredibly necessary to know, like right out of the gates, all this stuff had to do with the film, they said, and they didn't rewind it and start over, and all these people were just, the cops were out, and it was just a nerd mob. It was pretty cool. The birds. All right, Slaving 707. Here we are. There we go. All right. But yeah, I've got a little, in homage of the new Star Wars movie, I've got a little skit planned up. It's a little Star Wars related for the first bathroom break, which will be coming up, win, lose, or draw after this round. Okay, here's our chance. No, we don't got a chance. We suck. Come on, please block. The title of the movie is the spoiler in itself. Yeah, that's... I'm so afraid somebody's going to have their movie experience ruined, so just keep real sensitive in the chat with spoilers. Even cryptic mentions. I don't even want to know. I remember being so let down when that first, what was it, the Phantom, I call it the Phantom flop. God, and those are, I remember the collective dark feeling of like everybody in the theater kind of going like this, like, is this as bad as everybody else thinks it is? You know, it was just like, oh my God. All right. He shut the door on us there. All right. We will concede. Well, hey, this is interesting, right? Mixing it up. It was lose-lose to BOROS, then win-win. Now we're win-loss, so very even. Going to bring in that last one here. Aura. I'm considering just losing the mask altogether. There's quite a few flyers. I don't want to cut back on our creatures anymore. It feels like we're playing Infect. I made a pretty sweet black-red control deck. Some of the vids are on YouTube's nice. Hey, a new kettle of goop. I'm not even going to try to say that. Hey, I'm new. I've been following you on YouTube since I'm in Europe. Awesome. Thank you. Let me try this. Keto Glatarato. I'm just going to call you Keto, man. Sorry. I hope you... Yeah. Good to see you, and thank you so much for chiming in. Like I said, I'm just a silly old man sitting in a room And unless you write something, I don't know if you're there. So help me out here. All right, 61. I don't want to cut that. Cut a Rancor? Don't want to cut that either. Son of a gun. All right, I'll cut a cloak. Let's go. Yuck. Yuck, yuck. Thank you so much, Magic Software, for consistently interrupting the flow. Yes, I want to play first. No, I don't like that hand. Mulligan. What is happening here? Mulligan. Don't use the word literally, Datsui. Mulligan. All right, here we go. Keep. No, we have plenty of creatures. I really want to get Ledgewalker online first. I'm going to lead with the strands. I could sneak in one, but likely going to see that the dude. All right, here we go with this. This is tough. I'm going to hit here. We'll call white. And drop Silhana Lasagna. Oh, the Pauperganda is sponsored by, I don't think, who knows? The future brings. We all know I'm no fan of the begging Twitch feeds. Oh, those are so, God, I just feel awful when I see those. Well, that kind of works a little bit. Let's see. Now, if I in the future lose my job and I have to pay for 6 more cars, then maybe I'll change my tune. But Pauperganda is always going to be available, babies. Unless we get to the Pro Tour. I was joking around on Facebook. I think I scared 1 or 2 of you with, I was like, hey, man, with this Grand Prix stuff, if you remember episode 1, all its cheesiness, that was kind of our MO, was like, we're going to bring Pauper to the masses until it's kind of either an all-common set is printed or we're at the Pro Tour. And it was like, hey, maybe that'll spell the end of Pauperganda. It's like, what are we going to be ranting and raving about, or trying to, what's the singular version of like propaganda? I don't know. Oh, I wish I had raised the alarm here. That would be beautiful. All right, come on, sideboard. Give me some love. There we go. Do it while we can. What am I doing? That might be irrelevant. Let's go here, here. And you said he has 2 of those. Hopefully he doesn't have the other one. Or electrickery here. But I've got a backup plan. Yes! Everybody's all happy. Here we go. So yeah, we're going to take about a 4 or 5 minute bathroom break after this matchup. So, but you know, if you're new to Pauperganda or stream, and even if you're an old timer here, it's new. So there's that. It's a new video based on kind of a Star Wars spoof of the Upright Citizens Brigade. It's funny, the skit that I'm going to show you guys, it takes place in this old relic called a video store that a lot of you younger viewers might not understand or have ever heard those words. But you used to have to go to a store and wait in lines, and hopefully the movie was there, and you'd get this big clunky box. I actually have my mic sitting on one right now. This is a Betamax, actually. Talk about old school. Some of my original reels and trailers are on this. But anyway, and you'd pay them money, and you'd get a thing called a VHS, and you'd put it in, and you'd watch, and then you'd have to turn it back in, or you'd owe all these fees, and it's pretty fascinating. It was so anyway, that's where the skit takes place. Roundabout way of getting to that point. Man, this guy's not making it easy. What's going on here? Got Clark Kent Shamans. I can never say that right either. I wonder why I didn't attack. My caps keep resetting on mobile. Yes, Blockbuster. I mean, I worked for Blockbuster outside of high school for like just a summer, and I remember thinking that was like, I was like, this is just brick and mortar. This is never going to go away. Oh, I'll have these in 200 years. And it's like, cue sound effects of crickets. That was, yeah, the rewind. And, oh, man. Okay, this is turning into a game all of a sudden. Come on. One enchantment that matters. Let's get one. So saith the guy that threw 3 masks out. Now it would be nice because we have trample, but... let's see. You know, I think I screwed up again here with that Utopia Sprawl because I think we led with sand, so I should have chose red knowing that we had flame. This is the kind of stuff I would never screw up if playing focused, but what you gonna do? Custom deck. Oh yeah, that'd be cool. Thank you for that little fight. I know it's up there. And a lot of times regarding the slow chat today on Twitch's end, a lot of times I read in the middle and then just kind of go down. So it's not, I'm not reading the very first thing I see. A lot of times I'll roll up a little bit there. So yeah. Rewind. Yeah, that's a good one. There are in Alaska. I didn't know that, Kenwaku. Of course, I've never been to Alaska, so of course I wouldn't know that. Is that where you reside, Kenwaku, or did you just happen to be there? I've also heard that Alaska's mosquitoes are insane. They're like infect 2/2 flyers. Pretty crazy. All right, what's going on here? Is he just sitting back on Prismatic, or is he going to kill us with... I think he's doing the math. Anybody... Did we get a... Yeah, we got a read on this guy's deck. I live in Utah. All right. A lot of Middle America and Europe. Not many on the edges. Oh, boy. Well, I can only pump it that once. This is not looking good. He's sitting back either on Prismatic. Oh. Let's rock this. At least we've got Flaring Pain math now, but we're not going to live very long if nothing else shows up here. Okay. Yeah, he's just... That just screams Flaring... I mean, Prismatic Strands. I don't even know if it's worth trumping at this point. Okay. I think we're going to lose this one, guys. This is not feeling good. 5 cards to our 2. Bigger board presence, bigger life. Everything's in his advantage now, except that Alchemist Vial. That's doing absolutely nothing. Maybe, hopefully he's holding like 4 Journey to Nowheres and another Vial, and hoping that we're going to drop a Gnarlid that's no longer in the deck. Deluxe, my 1-year-old is waving to you. Oh, hello. Very cool. That's awesome. I love that age. I was going to say something funny, and then I'm like, hey, wait a minute. 1-year-old, they're not going to understand me, but I probably come across all the same no matter what. Round 3. Yeah, I know. No, you said it right there, Slaven 707. This feels like round 1 because this is the only deck we've seen all day. It is absolutely crazy. What's going on? We really need an Armadillo Cloak. Not that. Man, do we survive next turn? That's 6. We can't block anyway, so we're dead. I'm not going to prolong the inevitable. I am going to roll a commercial. We are down 2-1. We faced BOROS 3 times, lost to it twice, beat it once. But I'll be back right after this, guys.
Yeah, well, did you know I had the title line in Star Wars?
Actually, I wasn't aware there was a titular line in that movie.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that, but I had the title line in Star Wars.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
I know that's what you just said. I was just repeating it. It was that scene where that Raiders of the Lost Ark guy is teaching Luke how to drive.
Do you mean Han Solo?
Yeah, Han Solo. He's teaching Luke how to drive the thing. He's like, let's take this thing out for a drive.
The Millennium Falcon.
Yeah, the Millennium Falcon. They're on the back of the Falcon, and they're holding on to its feathers.
The Millennium Falcon is a spaceship. Have you even seen Star Wars?
Yeah, I have. I was in it. Yeah, I was in that scene where Han Solo's teaching Luke how to drive the Millennium Falcon. And I'm on the ship, too, because I'm a stowaway. And I'm always on the run because I'm always stowing away. And I walk by, and I go, ah, boy, I'm just so tired of all these Star Wars.
That scene wasn't in the movie.
Yeah, it was. It got cut. I was so bummed out.
Actually, I'm glad it got cut, because a scene like that would completely take you out of the movie.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I'm glad it got cut too. Yeah. Did you know I had the title line in Out of Africa?
Why do you feel compelled to come in here and tell me about these movies you were supposedly in? I really don't care about stuff like that.
Yeah, I know. I don't care about stuff like that either. I was just saying that I had a titular line in Out of Africa.
Titular, huh? Yeah. Okay, what scene were you in?
I was in that scene where Robert Redford is teaching that old woman how to drive.
You mean Meryl Streep?
Yeah, Meryl Streep. She's one of those actresses people always forget her name.
You know, actually, I find it easy to remember her name because she's one of the greatest American actresses alive.
But she still looks like somebody's aunt to me. The scene I was in takes place in Africa, and Robert Redford's teaching Meryl Streep how to drive, and there's all this traffic. And I drive up by next to him. I say, boy, I'm just so tired of all this traffic. I just can't wait till I get out of Africa.
That scene definitely wasn't in that movie.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, it was? I bet you $1 million it wasn't.
Well, I'll bet you $1 million.
Great. Let's pull it off the shelf right now.
Yeah, it's not in the video release. It was only in the theatrical release. But I have a copy of that at my house. I'll bring it in tomorrow, and then you'll owe me $1 million.
Great.
Yeah.
Great, you do that.
Yeah, I know.
Great.
I will.
I just can't believe I'm driving a car.
Just keep your hands on the wheel, Meryl.
I'm just so tired of all this traffic. I just can't wait till we get out of Africa.
You're a really good driver, Meryl.
That is so fake. You videotaped yourself in McDonald's and then dubbed it into some lame stock footage of Africa.
No, they shot it in a movie studio because I guess it's cheaper than going to Africa.
Look, I didn't want to embarrass you like this, but I've got an uncle who's a film distributor, and he lent me this original film version of Out of Africa, so we can settle this right now.
Oh, fantastic. Because you'll see I got the title line, and then you'll owe me $1 million.
Great.
Yeah. Let me just make sure it's an original.
Be careful that I'm responsible for it.
Yeah, I know. I need a cigarette.
You know you can't smoke in here.
Yeah, I know.
What the hell? You idiot! Come here, come here.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, you do. You tried to destroy it because you don't have the title line in it. You were never in it.
I have a titular line in that movie.
You don't even know what that word means. Stop lying. It's disgusting. You never had the title line in Out of Africa. You've never been in any movie, period. You're pathetic.
Yeah, I know. Say it. Say I had the title line in Out of Africa.
Just, come on, put that down.
Say it.
I can't. That footage of you in McDonald's was terrible.
Say it, I know.
All right, you had the title line in Out of Africa.
And the titular line.
They're the same thing.
Say it.
You had the title and the titular line in Out of Africa.
And in Star Wars.
You thought the Millennium Falcon was a bird.
Yeah, I know. Say it.
All right. Despite the fact that you didn't know who Han Solo was, and there was never any scene in Star Wars where Han Solo teaches Luke to fly the Millennium Falcon, compounded by the fact that they would never give the title line of a movie to some stowaway who arbitrarily walks through the scene. Yes, you had the title and the titular line in Star Wars.
Ha ha! You owe me $1 million! Ha ha! Pay up!
Are you feeling bogged down or despondent? Has a friend or loved one noticed you look withered? Then Fairesius may be right for you. Fairesius is an all-natural Phyrexian supplement that can give you a different outlook on life. Do not take Fairesius while enchanted, equipped, or half-shroud. Players taking Fairesius should not man vehicles for at least 3 turns. Avoid contact with humans or merfolk if you've had a recent gut shot or have had any interactions with the graveyard. In extreme cases, exile may occur. Ask your alchemist if Fairesius is right for you.
Available at Moros's Market. Hey everybody, we're back. Sorry for the longer break there. Here we are. We'll keep this. If we see a swamp, we'll drop the scout. Otherwise, I think we're going to go with the sands play. Hiya! You bet, Slavin. Alright, now this plan changes. Counter magic. No fun. Flying doesn't really matter. We're going to get out our dude as fast as we can. Hope for not seeing a daze. Let's do this. Yeah. Hey, that's pretty cool art too. What on earth is this? What is this new devilry? Remove soul. A lot of soul holes. Alright, well, I'm going to go to the air then. Pass the turn. Here we are. Cap up and show some love, says Lovecraft. I thought that was Little Fight saying that. I saw the L and then the cap up advice. Everybody's getting on board. Alright. Boy, this is some gorgeous art. Man, oh man. I got to get out more. Or into the game more. There's a lot of these I've never seen before. Alright. Let's lead with this. I already know he's got to remove soul, so we're done casting creatures unless he's just tapped out. Let's you think it's better to wait on the commune? I do. I'm gonna wait till next turn to cast that, just so we at least have the threat. Like, what are we gonna pull up? What are we gonna counter? Yeah, but then it kind of telegraphs what we've got. I'm gonna cast it now. A hard counter, he's got a hard counter. Commune with the gods. We've got our mana. Don't really care about life. I think the armor is the way to go here, but there's not much along the way of enchantments, so we might want to go with the armor. I'm going to go with the armor. Pass it and forget it. Phew, no spell stutter. Yeah. Well, spell stutter wouldn't have done much there anyway. The 2 casting costs, but I know the thought was there. Hey, I'm just happy we're seeing islands, whatever this thing is. Oswern. Ooh, we got a blue life, I'll call it. This for anybody get some intel on this for me? I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so he's got that math up. Not sure how much bait we can throw out here. We'll see if he's got something going on. I'll gain your life and do you one better. Mine attacks. Ha. And not this weekend, but next weekend, there's a slight chance I might do a double feed just because I'll be on vacation and all I'm doing is drinking too much wine and playing too much Magic, so I might as well do it with you guys. It'll be good times. We'll see. Ooh-wee, pretty. Yeah, we got 2 critters out. Ooh, I'm glad we got that dude out. 2, 4, 6. No more of those, please. Alright, I'm a little scared right there. 2, 4, 6, 1 more land. And yikes. I actually just want a little basic dude now because Gnarlid's probably going to eat that counter. Probably nothing. I mean, he's going to counter it. Here we are. Alrighty. Well, this is weird. Ding. We know he's got Remove Soul in his hand, which counters target creature spell. But if he draws 1 more land, he's got Edict Math. Very frustrating. If we had 1 more land, we could double bait Gnarlid there. Gotta play for it here. Get enough life to suspend these augurs going on. I've often thought of building a really slow tick-tock deck like this where it's just these guys and like sea gates, and that's it. And everything else just kill, counter, and just nettle the person to death. No lands. Even worse, another one. I was excited when I saw him tapping, not drawing a land there, but oog. Oh, I see. I should have known, Mike. Man, you wouldn't make that mistake. All right. Well, let's cast. Well, he might have memory or mana leak. Come on out, counter. Remove soul. Oh, even worse. He shows us another one. All right. Feels like we're going to lose this game. But at least, so this is just a Dimir sort of control build. Alright, there's another one. With 3 edicts. Not looking good. Only thing that's good is we've got enough life. The Dimir Menace, yeah. You heard me bad-mouthing Star Wars, right? Something like that. But my ears are sensitive. I've got these little iPhone headphones in my lap, and I heard something. I'm like, what is that? And it's like, it's you jackass. All right, come on, let's get fired up. Run this guy over, game 2. Boy, it's just kind of like a hodgepodge of control here. All right. Maybe we'll see some new technology. All in Dimir, dumbass. Here we are. Maybe he'll thorn himself to death. Wait, how many copies of there's that artwork, then that one, and then okay, I thought there were 3 that I spotted. Even the old school one's not as old school as mine. I've got the original Torment. He's got the updated version. Alright. Well, we've only got 11 turns left. Let's see what we can draw. We know he's on this. And remove soul. That kind of sucks. Get 2 white sources out. Keep on moving. We don't see something soon here. We'll go off to the next game. But hey, we're only at a little over an hour already. We're in round 4. So that's one of the benefits of playing Hexproof. It's not the longest tournament day out there. But yeah, come on now. Here it is. So top of the show I was talking about the doling drudgery of needing a new car in our family. 2 actually. So if any of you out there have one that you just love ranting and raving about, can't get enough of it, really impressed, etc., let me know. I gotta scoop this. He's got pretty much four answers in his hand out of 3 cards, so we'll go from there. Alrighty, I'm not sure about this list other than counters a lot of things. Let's see, that was a big L. This is when I do these kind of decks I didn't really expect to see too much of, given the sideboard here, which is this would normally be when I would bring in Scattershot Archers. So there might be a little bit of a note to self on that one. I want to divvy up the gut shots in those. I'm not sure. Shrivel will probably make I'm thinking these are going to be necessary against both Shrivel and what's that other one? Evan Carr's Justice. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but other than that, that's all I'm going to bring in. I don't really need much life against this deck. I want to keep in all my Gnarlids just to Edict bait. Yeah, I think I'm going to just lose all my cloaks. Not too worried about life there. Yeah, I'll 1-1 it. 3-2 it. However you want to say it. The Dimir Menace. Alright. And I don't think the Macabre is going to be all that necessary as a one-of. That's more for end of turn fogs and such. But hey, we'll go from there. Hey, look at that. The program actually remembered where I said it. Alright. Yes, I want to try to win first. This is good. Not great. Mana's right. But like I was saying, my luck with Edict decks is usually I tend to have enough of these Bogle creations to do the deed. We will keep, and I want to get a creature out as soon as possible against these decks. Go from there. But if we lose this one, this is at least noted. I'm very surprised when I saw the third Boros match. I'm like, okay, well, we'll be 2-1 against Boros, but we ended up going 1-2. Not what I wanted. Alright. This, you know, I could slow roll this, bait out a counter. Act like we're hurting. What do you guys think? This is interesting. May the forest be with you. Very well said. Never even considered that spoof on forest. That's a good one. So, I kind of want to bait here. I've my spidey senses are tingling here with regards to Edict. Even counter magic early on like this can kind of act like we're hurt. Maybe he let's just invest here and attack. It's got an Edict, that's fine. I got another turn. We can drop double Bogle, but at least we've got some backup protection for Shrivel and such. Okay. I think he's putting us on one critter. There's one of them. All right. We'll put this here. Call green. Play this. Put it on this. What do you want to use? I want to use green, damn it. Oh, this is tough. All right, we're going to pass. We'll pass. All right. No release date on what are we talking about there? Slavin 707? What's he got? Come on, something go wrong with this deck. Get a little mana screwed. Nope. Ooh, he's probably sitting on an exclude. I would put him on maybe. Well, regardless. Let's see if we get a counter here. Nope. All right. Now, since we're out of the woods with Shrivel, I kind of want to actually I want this to go through. So what I'm going to do is slow roll this a little bit and act like maybe I was going to play a. Why? No, I'm going to think about it. Let's see if maybe we're trying to bait a counter here. But in reality, we just really want this to land. No exclude, but I'm sure it's going to be an exclude. Of course, boom, bah. Probably drew into the edict he needs. Hiya! Pauperganda Night to have the soul hole. Yeah! I guess we know what we're doing next week. Next week's show, or maybe, you know, when I do those extra shows, if I do end up doing that, maybe if we get enough submissions, we can just fill out a day of Twitch or something. 'Cause we're not going anywhere for the holidays. Be here with you guys, hopefully. Getting out. About every other year we go up and visit families, just far enough away that that's just how we roll. All right. Come on, I want to be the aggressor here. What's going on? Damn it. All right. I believe we bait with Silhana, and we want the Gnarlid to stick. Okay. Come on, counter it. Ooh. Okay. Well, I'm going to go all in here. Gnarlid's looking nice and spicy. What's it going to be, a 6/6? I believe. You guys in your soul hole speak. Feel bad for anybody just joining us today for the first time. They're like, what is all this secret lingo? It's like, you got a lot of videos to catch up on. We had to come out with some Word document that explains all of everything from capping up to soul hole to moon cheese babies. It's quite the little private joke community that we've fostered here. I think that's just always the way things are, but don't want people to feel alienated too much. Man, that's a pretty island. I might have to get a set of these. Very cool. So we're edict proof. Not much else really kind of hurts us here. Hopefully he took out all of his doom blades and such. Or no, don't care. Yeah, that does look like the honey badger, huh? Oh, man. Mike, man, you might want to send me a commercial idea for that. That would be pretty funny inside of Aura Gnarlid. But you'd have to know. I don't even know if I would. When I'm looking right at the artwork, definite honey badger material. But if somebody said 2 minutes ago, picture Aura Gnarlid, I'd be like, all right, I see some, you know, big thorny beast, and I don't equate the mane there. But yeah, it's very spot on with that. All right, here we go. All right, let me pull a little bit of. What would you call that? Shenanigans? Befuddlery? Befuddlery? That's not even a word. They seem to have a talent for making words that don't exist. Or using them anyway. Think twice. Okay. And what do you guys think? You know, as far as anybody out there been playing Hexproof a lot lately? Think my design's really flawed, or that I would love a enchantment. I really like, if you can get ready to bring this up, guys, Tricyclopean Sight. I am so tempted to put that in a brew because it has flash and it's a pretty relevant card. Looks goofy as hell. All right, well, let's see what we can see here. I hate that if he kills the Gnarlid, he's going to be at 1. It just feels like he can just creep back from this. Come on, Tricyclopean Sight. I think that's what it's called. Almost positive. Okay, there's 1. Whale of the Nim. Bringing some respect. Wow. I thought only I thought to brew with that. Ooh, spicy. Staying alive. Cue the music. God, why can't, at these crucial times, why can't I have a mask now? Drop it and just take that. It's like, nope. That's when I'm flooded. Oh man, how many layers to the center of a soul? A 1, a 2, a... That old school. Love those old cartoons. I was listening to the radio the other night on my drive home, and they were talking about, you know, all the sex scandals and stuff hitting everybody, but they were talking about Bill Cosby, and then they got into the Fat Albert days, and I was like, I remember that cartoon. That was funny, but it's like, do you imagine now people they're so oversensitive and stuff, and you just be like, oh, I'm offended. It's like, it's a good cartoon. So you call the guy fat, big deal. It's descriptive language. All right. What did we like? What didn't we like? We liked just about everything. Cloak's relevant. It's got 1/3s. And I really like knowing that the Mutagenic was a good call, and that he's got that sweeper. Just not sure. We don't have a list on this guy. We didn't see Shrivel. Doesn't mean he's not playing a combination of the two, but I'm actually a little worried for this next game, because Whale of the Nim suggests just a lot of thought went into the deck. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back because I said I've thought of that card before, but just that kind of the flexibility, serving a lot of angles and stuff. This deck feels like something somebody's been working on for a while. So I know we're 1-1, but I don't know. Feeling a little nervous going into game 3 here. Almost always better, no matter how cute the card is or how much you like it, if you find one that does the same thing for a lower cost, it's almost always better to do it that way. Well, the Nim, though, is kind of interesting because it serves 2 masters that way, but we shall see. Blockbuster survived the most surprising of places. Hey, look at that. Just in from Kinwaku. I like that little news feed. That's awesome. Thank you for that, Kinwaku, and Little Fight for setting it up there. Comfortable in his skin, Albert. Yeah, that's right. That's probably what it would be. Yeah, we'll keep this. All right. Since we're going up against edicts and remove souls, and they just want to keep everything off the table, we gotta land that scout fast as hell. It'll probably eat an edict, but Silhana will be right behind. And hopefully some more creatures, some enchantments that matter, something. Or maybe he'll let it all go, and our Mutagenic will show up for the surprise of a lifetime. Okay, that's good. This is good. This is good. I got to get the scout here now. Hopefully he's got main deck Shrivel, and he's not main deck, sideboard Shrivel, and he just drops it and thinks he's got us. We'll see. Okay. I like doing this because if he's got counter magic, he might think, oh, he might be screwed on the white source, but he didn't bite. We're going to have to do it at some point. I'm just going to bring it out because a Whale of the Nim here might feel really tempting to him. All right. So that'll make his decision tree very interesting. He'll want to pull that off. We got 2 critters out. We got Aura Gnarlid coming in next. We've got Mutagenic backup. We got him where we want him. Dun, dun, dun. Whale from the Nim. Is it from the Nim or of the Nim? I thought it was of the Nim. I might have that wrong. All my issues. I wouldn't be surprised if I screwed that one up. All right. Well, we can do double here. It's much more likely that he has a remove soul or a counter spell. So let's pull this here. What do you guys vote here? Cloak or Gnarlid? Cloak or Gnarlid? That's the question. Hey, Whale of the Nim. Yeah, that's right. Whoever got it. What do you say? What do you say? We didn't see counter magic early. We saw accumulated knowledge. What do you guys say? Gnarlid or Cloak? Save Cloak for no counter mana. That's a good point. Yeah, because we've already got the Whale of the Nim answer here. Gnarlid. Gnarlid gets the vote. Ha! In our imaginary SS metagame as we zoom through the galaxy, exploring all things to do with the cosmos. All right, look at this. Hey, that was a... I hope... Maybe he's got Doomblade and Whale, or he's looking for, like, multiple copies of Whale. I don't know. But this is or he might just be having a Pauperganda Twitch outing. Tongue-in-cheek way of saying just really bad luck. Okay. That blows. Mutagenic stays alive. Long pause. Bob Miley and the Whalers. Where'd that come from? Not quite sure. Has Worm. I thought it said Worm, but that's my adherence towards Worm and the imaginary pseudo company of Wizards. Wizards United Rarity Management. That's what it was. Yep. Test. Yeah. Is the lag getting really behind? Come on, this guy is taking forever. That or... Oh, okay, good. I was like, opponent was taking forever, chat was slowing down. I'm like, is there something going on here? All right, we have that and that. I'm going to play this. So let's address this again. I say we go like this. Whale of the Nim. We've got the backup plan. How long's the test going now? I just saw you say wow. What do we got here? Oh, little life stick. All right. He's probably on the remove soul. Still about a minute. Oh, wow. Yep. Nothing I can do there, guys. Unless I get a whole lot of money and end up buying Twitch. These kind of days will happen, so I'll try to focus on the game. You guys focus on the community and the chat, and I'll try to chime in when minute late relevant, but it's feeling okay. Let's see. I don't want to see an accumulated. Yep, and we see one. He's up to 8 cards. Yikes. I feel like he's on Edict Whale of the Nim counter spell. And he's just trying to set up that perfect wipe the board, counter the mutagenic, and then kill something. Or maybe my tricks are too much for him and he just can't stand it. Come on, I want to see a mutagenic misplay here. On my opponent's end, not mine. Stuffy doll avatar and all. Whoop. If we win this one, we'll pull even a 2-2. And hopefully play for even money after this. His life is really stabilizing here. I think we caught our opponent on just a bunch of edicts. I did not want to see that. So the Whale of the Nim, I gotta keep this card back. No F6ing. 6. Can gain 2. I'm just gonna sit back. What's this guy on? Mystical Teachings. What's he gonna get? Let's find out. That needs new artwork. It's okay. Nothing against it, but I don't know. Always bitching about things not being centered, but I guess the divide there is centered. Give Raisin Booze a bit of the context to help him out. Doomblade. Yowza. Okay. I wish that had to do with power and toughness, but yeah, Aura Gnarlid. Boy, I just love that card. I didn't play with it for a while. I went with the Pilgrim package. Pilgrim package. I'm not even going to go there. That could be a lot of things. But in the end, just with the popular decks of where they're at right now, that's just, you've got to answer that. In most games, it's just 6/6 or bigger without any help. And sometimes, you know, it's relevant too. You can, when you cast it, you hold down the fort when you're getting into one of those you swing, I swing sort of matchups. So, all right. Well, he is stabilized. I know this is going to get countered. I've got to try to go for the win, though. He's got 6 cards. He's halfway through his deck. But the only way this works is if we really oversell this. But I don't think he bought our first bluff, so it's probably not going to happen here. This is only like a 3/3 boost. Maybe he's thinking Mask is behind this. What's the deal? Ouch. Okay. Well, gotta keep his life even. The Gnarlid cares less and less the bigger he gets. Except for Doomblade. Damn talismans. I can't even nibble this guy to death. If he drops another one, we're gonna be sunk. And he's got the cards. Now he's cycling. This is getting out of hand quickly. It's also got a mystical teachings he can trip. He didn't choose to. All right. Pilgrim package. As if we needed another saying. Alrighty. We'll lose the rat. Something about this just looks like a rat to me. I don't know what it is. He's got it. This is when I bring in my reckless charge tech. Yeah, I was defending against Whale of the Nim, and hard cast and flashed back Edict gets me, but I don't think it would have been the right play to go all in with the Bogle there. I'll do it here, however, because I don't want to Edict, and I want to be able to counter, I mean not get countered, because I know he's sitting on a bunch of excludes and remove souls, as we've already seen. So I got to strike while the iron's hot, get out of Edict room. So I believe that's the right play. Milk the Pilgrim. Ledgewalker, the original elf on a shelf. As I read backwards and all over the place. All right. Ooh. Well, I'll pay for it while I can. Don't think this is going to live very long. At least one lives. But he bought it back, so we better find something quick. Come on, where's my mask? Give me the mask! We know where this game ends, right? I should have asked for a forest. I mean, it's a good looking forest, but I've only run 18. Why at crucial times do I draw that? Here comes the flashback. I'll just write Caligula. I'm going to write the L already. I'm going to see what our next draw is, but he can stabilize on life here. We can't. Take 2 a turn. Anything we cast. Ugh. Damn. That stings. Well, we're kind of supposed to lose to a controlled Dimir deck with main deck everything against us, so booyah. Ouch. Alrighty. One more bathroom break. Won't be as long this time. I'll be right back, guys.
party's on tonight. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! One-horse open sleigh. Hey! One-horse open, one-horse open, one-horse open sleigh.
It's the liquor of ages, the tonic of conquerors. Find your spark. Gin and tonic, making men into giants since 1857.
The magic of Yavamaya, now in your kitchen. Mutagenic spaghetti. The only noodles whose power and tastiness are equal only to their legendary ingredients. Our pasta is made from only the finest weather sea, imported from Dominaria straight to your dinner table. Enjoy Mutagenic spaghetti. Combine it with our signature Raffaello's cheeses and finish it off with a glass of sweet Rashidan. Mutagenic, the magic of Yavamaya in every bite.
Available at Moros's Market. And we're back. Hopefully we can win here, guys. I'm loving the day, except for our win-loss ratio. I mean, that was the first game we should have lost. So, should be 3-1, but BOROS got the better of us. But let's hope it's not BOROS again. Ew, look at this hand. If we draw on land, we are set, but I don't like this much at all. However, we are on the draw. Then we can Abundant Growth into another card. I'm tempted to keep this. We have Trample, we've got the Mask, we've got 2 critters with both evasion. Let's keep it. Yeah! Yeah, go check out Slavin 707 if you're around a computer. Why wouldn't you be? Looking at me, right? Roll the dice and keep. Yeah. Looking at it more and more. If I'm on the play here, I probably throw this back. I guess it depends on your mood. You know, you're finding a lot of new studies with regards to humans and eating and your decision making. It's ooh, what is this? A mirror, maybe? In that case, we have the perfect creature package for this. All right, so this is cool. I like this. All right. Now, normally, even like the Abundant Growth on Vestige is a really cool turn 1 play if you're kind of screwed, because you can, call green, and then all of a sudden you've got a little Bird of Paradise land. Birdie. Oops, we got a mirror match. And we're going second, so it's already not looking good. Here comes Silhana. All right, I believe our efforts are going to really need to be more towards the Gnarlid. That being said, let's drop Silhana and see. Maybe he doesn't have the mask yet. We'll see. We got a lot of clean windows at the high rise. It's going to be a quick last round. And feel free, Little Fight or anybody else, if you want to get a deck ready. I'll play one more game after this because Hexproof's an awfully fast outing, so we won't end the show after this one. Maybe one casual match just to mess around and check some stuff out. Maybe I'll showcase the that Fagari deck I placed just in, I think, at the last challenge. I got like at 33rd place you don't get any money, but 32 you break even, and I think I did get 32nd, and I was like, whoa, just snuck in there. So this is going to be a quick one. Well, maybe he's on a bunch of forests, just forests. I am not wanting to drop another mask unless it's my alpha swing. Wow, that won't get us there. So the play here is a pretty simple one. We hope that he doesn't have much else other than just crap in his hand. I don't want to fuel him till next turn. In this turn, we drop the beast. And swing for lethal next turn if he doesn't have something just atomic. We don't want to see Armadillo Cloak or another mask or a lot of things. Yeah. Explain the Gnarlid thing. Cloak or mask man. The Gnarlid, yeah, I want to be able to can't really block, and if I drop the mask right now, it's going to help his, and just the overall amount of tick marks of like I mean, we might be dead either way here, but I think our playing to our outs here, the Gnarlid's the play there. Especially we draw a forest or any sort of source. We've got abundant growth in the Rancor into the mask. That Gnarlid can get awfully big, awfully fast. Oh, not now. I'm in the middle of a match. Ay, ay, ay. All right, more enchantments. And earlier, very beginning of the show, people say, why Moment's Peace? Look at this board. That's why. Come on, don't have Armadillo Cloak. Don't have the trifecta. He does. And, whoa, look at that. Ha! We're going to be at 1. How cool is that? Not too cool because he's going to gain 15 life. We'd have the game here without the life gain there. Come on, you know he's going to have Cloak. I'm on Twitch, right? It's all right. So here's another reason why we want Moment's Peace. In game 2, you can search if we had another mana source, and we'd at least have an option to flash it back. But as it sits now, no. All right. I don't think there's really a way out of this. See if I draw into something here. No. I'm just looking for options instead of that powering up that the one mask play. Alright, so we lose this one. Okay. Down 1 game against Dimir. We should probably win the second one because we're going first, but in the crucial game 3 we will not be going first, so that will suck. Bringing in all of these, probably one of these. If the Moment's Pieces don't show up, it'd be nice to be able to grab his Armadillo Cloak out from underneath him. Now, I don't know about this guy's list. Sometimes people run Standard Bearer. If he does that, we're just going to lose. I'm not going to dilute my deck that much. First one to mask win. Gnarlid wins. A lot of things win. I'm actually going to bring out all my scouts. I want evasion, evasion, and I'm even tempted to lose the Bogle. Just one. Win, 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 win. Buy time to win. Go look for win. Stop win. Win. Help, help, help. Yeah, I'm going to lose a Bogle. I know it seems crazy. We've only got 11 creatures. We're going to go for it. Yeah. If he's got his own Standard Bearer, he wins. Well, we like this hand except for one thing. It's called mana, ladies and gentlemen. We will mulligan. Just fill in the blank. I am not going to keep this hand. No threat. At least there's a bit of logic to that. But to go from none to all is a typical Twitch bitch. That's what I should call it. The bitching about twitching. If you're new to Pauperganda, for some reason, when I'm twitching, things just always go south. Mulligan. Especially in the last, 2 months now. It's just been a really bad run. I'm going to mulligan that. I will keep this. Mana sources. Boy, I really want that. I really want it, but I've got to draw stuff. I've got to draw that. All of our dudes showed up. Mana's going to be right. And let's hope that we can put up a good fight. Ha! Not like this. And one Gurna. Yes, I know. I got to get that little crying icon. I should just print that up and just have it on my face when those kind of moves happen. I can see what we can see. All right. At this stage, depending on what he does, maybe he's only on Rancor and I can block here. So we've got extras. Does he? Very finicky deck can be sometimes. This is Rancor. We like this because I will block. Come on over. I've got other critters. Do you? Hopefully we caught him on a one land hand. He got greedy and kept. We had the discipline to throw back twice. Discipline in quotes. Maverick chick would be the one to talk to. Oh yeah, Maverick girl, yeah. She's become quite the elf queen. I used to be Mr. Elf when I could focus on one deck at a time, but hey, Maybe it'll be hexproof now. I think there has to be some sort of standard bearers, 1 or 2 in the sideboard. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back to my old builds that when I used to play it all the time and see what I can see. Rancor's in the house. Okay. So he's got anything math right now. Things are only going to get bigger and better. I'm going to drop Gnarlid and swing. Don't believe I'll be doing any more blocking. Got all our evasion out. We don't need no Glade Scouts. There's not much removal going on here. Boros, Dimir. What a strange day. Yeah, COPs could be an issue, but we've got the enchantment removal in case. You mean we could run COPs? Yeah. I like the flexibility of Moment's Peace with cards like Commune with the Gods and those kind of go for it and swing sort of matchups. So, oh, you guys think we should block here? He's only got 3 cards. We've got the creatures. Ooh. Oh, awesome. That's great, Shiraz. Yeah. I think we block here. Yeah, I'm going to block. I hate to lose the Gnarlid, but both of these die. There's no life going down. He loses a mask, which is just game over if that keeps growing. So I think that was the right call there. I'm just going to slow roll this again. I would love to swing and boom, but I'm just going to drop the Gnarlid and keep on marching. Alright. And if you don't mind, if you want to do us a big solid, find out something. I know it happened to Pure MTGO last week, but you know, if you can send the new people, I think it's a lady at MTG, it's frustrating when you try to put on, you know, a show like this and go over and above, and it's like, you know, you kind of fall on deaf ears a lot. And so I'm sure we're not being snubbed or anything like that, but I would just, it's frustrating because they used to have an email tab. Now you got to find them on Twitter and stuff. But I think it also means a lot more coming from people like, you know, hey, if you're the Pauperganda, maybe we can get a mention on the mothership. That's my point. That's kind of what my whole long-winded thing was getting at. All right. Now we come on over for some real damage. We'll probably eat a fog. Nope. We just ate that. All right. Cool. I'm kind of being surprisingly patient today. There's Silhana Lasagna. Pauper Masters one day. Yes. That'd be awesome. Wouldn't it be funny? They come out with an all-common set for the masses like we've always wanted, and then there's an actual card called Pauperganda. I wonder what color it'd be. Would it be all colors? What would it do? It would have to somehow pimp the format. Can we all think of a... I don't want to have a full-on like design card day or whatever, but that if that was a card, would it be... it seems like it would be an instant, maybe an enchantment. Probably an enchantment. All right. So like I said, it's kind of a battle of who goes first. We'll rock this. You might have that double white thing, so I'm going to swing with both. Definitely an enchantment, yeah. Subtype hype, right? Yep, here's the Moment's Peace math. We need some mana. I mean, we need some Moment's Peace ourselves. Now, if he's sitting on a life stick or a mask here, we might be in deep trouble. Talk about discipline. He's sporting guild gates and sands. Burly. Getting nervous. He's going to climb out of the life trap here. He's got Moment's Peace math. We need our Moment's Peace. Enchant World. Yeah, that's it. If you look really hard and pause it at the top of the Pauperganda promo, that's what it says. It's an Enchant World. What a strange play. Why would you do that now? Can't block regardless. Well, a mask kills us either way. Oh boy, don't have something. It's already fogged. I'm just going to attack anyway. What the hell? Maybe there's a glitch. Nope. Alright. Does he win? Can we draw one of our 4 moments pieces, which is actually 8 because of the flashback? Come on now. Don't do anything your main phase. Don't do anything. Don't do it. Did it. Don't be a good card. Oh, look at that. Interesting. He must have had, what? All lands? Pulling a bluff there? Not sure. Alright. So now is when we lose. Sorry to sound down, but this is kind of a game of going first. That one was awfully close. Good news is he didn't see our moments pieces. We saw his. So do we bring in Flaring Pain? I think we do. I'm going to bring in 1 Flaring Pain and lose a Rancor. There's not much blocking going on, and when there is, stuff's dying. That's my logic anyway. Okay, that way we've got a little bit of defense against that. I vote yes on Pain. Love that. Mr. T and Rocky 3. They're like, Clubberlang, what's your prediction? He just looks at the camera. He's like, my prediction? Pain. I was like, man, I can't. Heavyweights do that. I think that's why everybody likes Conor McGregor in the MMA so much. He's kind of like one of those larger than life, you know, way out there with his vibe sort of dudes. Pretty cool. All right. Let's hope for the best. We'll play one fun, silly game after this, and then we will call it. And next time you guys see my old bald face, I will have a new car or 2 and be very hurting financially. That sucks. I love not owing anything and everything being paid for. I hate entering the grind, the machine, but to get from point A to point B in LA, you need a car. All right, we like this. We've got peace. Not a fan of the Bogle. I would really like this to be lasagna or Gnarlid. We'll keep, though. We can't say no to a hand like that. Can you scream, this is a painkiller? Yeah! Keto Laguru. I know, I butchered that name. It's not at all what it says. I would scream, but I don't want to blow out anybody's ears. Sugarless is deciding if he wants to be mulliganless. In our last game here. Come on. Anybody read the Shannara books by Terry Brooks? This looks like the outside of Paranor to me. Little druid standing out there. I think we talked about this like a year ago. How cool. That guy, the artist for this is Vincent Prose, not Price. I'm sure you heard that a lot. Just like my real name's Adrian, and I get plenty of Rocky references. Rob Halford. Yeah. Come on, go to 5. Help us out. Gotta win at least 2 today here. This is just like when I played Tribe last time when I was like, this is at least gonna 3-2. I've gotta just be... There's no such thing in this game. There's just too much variety. There's too much stuff, and then you factor in trying to narrate, talk. I've got so many programs running here. So, yeah. Good times. Oh, I did not know that word, Mike Man. Baying. Is that what it's called when wolves howl? I haven't. I would have probably challenged that in Scrabble. I love words, and I love when I find one I haven't seen or heard before. Can you define that for me? I would if I wasn't taking up. Boy, this guy is Decision City. Look at this, like a 2-minute keep. What's he on? Ooh, went to 4 or 5. Feeling good. He's having a Twitch day. Maybe he's twitching too. Bang to bay. All right. Well, what does the root mean? All right. Well, let's strike while the iron's hot. We've got our colors. Go from here. in the distance. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. I thought it was like, you know, the whole murder of crows and stuff where it referred to just like a sound only a wolf makes, but so multiple things can be doing that. Interesting. Okay. Well, we've got our blocker. I'm going to load up on Silhana instead. Swing here. Want to be fun when our abundant growth turns into a flaring pain for the win, hopefully. All right. You know, when people say they hope things go well for people and they don't wish ill on anybody, I think they're full of crap. I love when my opponents get mana screwed and it makes things easy. I don't have to think much. It's good times. I'll be the first to say, I hope you draw terribly and I draw wonderfully. Does that make me a bad sport? Not so much as I think it makes me just very honest. If I can confirm that I will win at the end of it and it'll be a nail biter, sure, I want that. But when you're trying to go for it here, it's like, come on, man. Can I just slam one together here and just shut the door nice and... Because when I play off of Twitch, these kind of games seem to happen a lot more. People tend to... I don't know. At least once a tournament, you'll have at least one game where you just completely run over somebody. It's like plop. It's like, thanks for trying. Okay, we've had enough lands here. This is ridiculous. God, I would never play that in Hexproof. I mean, just it's sorcery speed, and the only benefit to this is being able to tap more things, which you're not doing when you're in Hexproof. You're attacking. This, right on cue, man. I want to live here. It's a little too sunny that day, but look at that artwork. I love that. That's why I like this artwork a lot more than the original. I usually tend to be kind of a old schooler with the artwork with regards to the old ones, but man, when it's nice and dark like that, I love it. All right. For fear of well, you know what? There are some of these builds that run electricity, so I'm going to hold off on getting greedy there. I guess we just nibble them by twos here, guys. I think we've got this one. It's going to take a colossal screw up, which I'm very capable of, especially when streaming, for us to lose this one. There comes his white source. We feel his pain. We've been there this tournament, even. It's nice having Ray of Revelation, though, isn't it? Any sort of trump answers, it's like, boing! Gotcha. All right, here we are. Come on over. Well, it works against artifacts while Ray doesn't. All right. Cloudy shitty bullshit. No way. This is the kind of day you do stuff. Energizing weather. You read a good book. You go out and do something. That's adventure weather. Just think of the movie The Goonies. It's nice and cloudy and kids wanting to go outside and be active, stay warm, that sort of thing. It was sweltering hot outside. They'd just sit inside and play video games and we wouldn't have a great movie. Yeah. That's my point. Alrighty. I'm going to let that through. I don't think he's going to be doing much on the side of blocking unless he's got Ethereal Armor. In that case, we'll Ray of Revelation before damage. And go from there. Which looks like that's going to be the case. I doubt he's going to attack here. Oh, okay. Okay. Ours is better than yours. Alright, here we are. Interesting little pseudo chess game going on here. Boy, these are pretty lands. I don't know if they're ever going to top this forest. That'd be gorgeous. I don't like the new ones. I think did we talk about this last week? I don't know. The full art lands of what is it? Unhinged? What that new set is? Yeah, this comes down to that. That's pretty much it. My dog is bigger. Actually, it isn't. Our dog has more tricks. never know. He might be sitting on a bunch of Moments Pieces, Flaring Pain tricks too. So I'll go from there. All right, hoping for the win here. Okay. And I will state this again. For whoever asked it, I forget. Why do we play Moments Peace? Because of this kind of end. All of a sudden the chat just exploded. Maybe it is on some sort of super Twitch lag here. This extra dead stuff, instead of implying that he had maybe a fog effect. Now I know I win. Like the little house on that one. Oh yeah, anyway. Middle bite and part of the Krebs cycle. It's a source of our energy. Oh, interesting. Wallace 2011. I love me some mystical teachings in Pauper. All right. Good to see. I've never tried hexproof before. I've never really played teachings. I privately, yeah, but I don't think I would ever do it that way. So I better be careful. He is attacking. We need to fog. Here we go. And let's see, he's got some. Oh, okay. So I swore we were going to go 3-2 or better, just like I did with Tribe the other day, but hey, we got one down. So let's oops, look at this ugly guy. Let's go to this and see if anybody's in the lobby, or if Little Fight you want to challenge me. I think, hold on, let me talk about the deck. I think I'm going to play let me discuss it too, so nobody goes anywhere. Fogari T-Core, I think, sent me this list on Gmail, and was going back and forth with Little Fight on some other lists too, but I modified this heavily. I'll discuss it here real quick so we get a little bit more out of it than just some hexproof chat. We got all 4 rock farms, jungle hollows, 3 quicksands, 4 fountains, see where this is going, 3 swamps, and 4 Vault of the Whispers. Dead weights, necessary evil against early onslaughts, and just answers in regards to like what we were just playing, things like Mutagenic Growth. We got Edicts to back it up. Victim of the Night, really nice, flexible. Double mana is an issue. We'll get to that in a second. Moments Peace and Quiet Disrepair is the life stick, being able to enchant our lands and artifacts. The Prism is just MVP. I'm so tempted to run 3 of these in this list. This is almost the list I played today. Probably should have given this card frame, and maybe we would have won, but we would definitely still be playing because this deck takes a while. All 4 Read the Bones in the House, 1 Siphon Life. Talisman rounds it out. And we've got 4 Justices and 4 Black Rose. So without further ado, I'll get to the sideboard later. We'll see how this plays. Yeah, just finished the last round. Sorry. Pauper's our bust. Yeah, but we're going to, we got one more game here going here. Oh, here we are. Hey, yo, up. There we go. All right. So yeah, after this, we'll roll the, let's see if we can have a good game here. All right. Liking this, we'll keep, boop, and hope for the best. Hopefully he's not playing a slow deck too. Probably shouldn't have picked this because this one does tend to drag, but hey, whatever. Oh, Pauper or bust. I thought somebody was writing that out of the corner of my eye. Brand new. Hey, all right. Played Little Fight online last night, actually. All right, very cool. Yeah, I got in a little late, and him and I, we're all getting older. It's funny, 4 or 5 years ago, Little Fight and I would play till like 2, 3, 4 in the morning, especially his time. I mean, I was the lightweight, always on the West Coast and be tired first, but lately he's showing his age. He's getting to bed at a decent hour. Let's play. What's the lag? Let's go. We got a show. I don't want to bore people. Hi-yo. Here we go. No multitasking for you. Focus. Hiya. Here we go. Ooh, what is this new devilry? Sorry, I've been saying that a lot. I just love saying that. Okay, well, let's drop this. Black deck should not be able to gain this much life. As you can see here, what's really neat, the Blackthorn mentality of, if you're new to that, just Google it, or maybe Shiraz, you can bring up the list of the original like Blackthorn promo or something, so somebody can just see the cool little stinger of it. That'd be appreciated. But that list, I think I got like 14th or 24th, something with a 4 in it. It wasn't that high up in one of the challenges the first time I took it out, and had some success afterwards with it too. But in the end, it's one of those kill-all decks. And so saw a list that used a similar engine, but used a lot of fogs, and I found that 4 was enough. And then especially if you started in a quiet disrepair and chanting things like this thing has an amazing matchup against burn and some pretty aggressive decks out there. one of the necessary evils being dead weight in a Tog, because, you know, yeah, you can kill everything, but if they play really smart, they can sit back for fling math and just plop, hit you for 40 or whatever. That's why I needed a lot of discard elements and also dead weight in the sideboard to instantly kill a Tog. It's always funny when people try to pump that and make it live. We'll see. Alrighty, well, I guess we'll go the Thorn route here. I like that Plains. Yes, Tikor 2. Yeah, I think these might... I don't know if what Little Fight's on, but I know we were both pimping your decks last week, so this is definitely a version of it. We'll see. This is looking like a lock. Oh, no. This is that. He's playing a modified version of a Zorios Kitty, I think, with the bounce things, and he actually... We played this once about 2 days ago. I won, then he won, then he had like 2 seconds left, so we just canceled out. So, yep, that's what he's on. It's going to be a bouncy day. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I want answers. So if I read the bones now, what I want is one of the Karoo lands so that I can throw this quicksand back. Prism might help, actually. I'll throw this on the bottom. I can at least draw and develop here. Vault, that's nice. Let's go from here. Draw, come on, give me the Karoo land. I only have 4 of them. Come on. Ha! Nope. All right. Well, that sucked. I'll play it for a resource. That's the only way I really win here is by justicing out or siphoning in life, but all my stuff's returning, it's going to suck. Hopefully he's not, Little Fight's not listening and he keeps enchanting my lands, because eventually I might be able to pitch one of these, but I think he runs quite a few reality acids. Most lists only run 1 or 2. I think he's sporting all 4 in this one. Yeah, I can't say no to a play on words with Magic, with all the commercials and having a Golgari list that has fog in it. I immediately jump to the Captain Cheese rank of Fagari. It sounds kind of cool. Now, Tikor 2, you're the preacher, correct? We have the added benefit of having run into so many of you. Everybody kind of runs together, so I apologize. Between some people have a username on Twitch, then one on Magic, then one that they write with, and then so that's why the confusion happens quite a bit here. Corruption, Captain Mooncheese. Ooh, I like that. Oh, okay, you're not. I thought, who's the guy with the? You know, I should just edict myself to get rid of that. Test Guardian Idol. I did test Guardian Idol, and I've got a brew I might share with you guys pretty soon. So okay, gotcha. All right. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to get our bounce then, but we don't have any draw here, so we'll be all right. So let's kill that for the Thorn mentality. We'll attack, and then we'll edict ourselves so we can get rid of that damn acid. Never forget that play, right? Hiya! Block that, sucker. Yep. Yeah, edict myself. Yuck, yuck. The misclick of the century. No, it's not. We're right back at you, baby. So that's 1, 2, 3 that I've got. Let's do this while we can. All right. Here we are. All right. Whoop. 2, 4. All right. 6. I'd like to get to 7. Purdy. Civilization. Light. Everything. Little Fight. No. Why is he going after that? Now, what's cool about this, at least in the one time I played this matchup, was Quiet Disrepair on the Talisman upkeep. I don't really care about life against a deck like this normally. So it's kind of cool to experience that. Okay, can I do that? If I draw that, that's not going to do nothing. I've already got Monarch. You know what? I think the correct play here is to just start eating his life and hoping we can go that route. If he's going to pick on my enchantments, screw it. Let's go eat us some Little Fight. Go get you some. All right. Now that's what I wanted. All right. That's cool, Tikor. I'm glad. More people need to do that. I tend to use Deluxe Scout for everything, but this is about the only thing I play. I've got a Hearthstone account and a few other things. I was really getting into, there's a board game called Blockus, and there's a version of it online that I was starting to play in some tournaments with, but that dried up. Okay, I'm going to save that. 1, 2, 3. Let's go find, that's alright. Let's see. Bottom, top. Just to preserve this for here. All right. I'm just gonna, I know I said I wasn't gonna do that, but I'm just gonna go boop, boop, boop. There we are. I love the dash hopes, but the card is so bad. Pauper or bust. Yeah. It's always, I went crazy last night. I found like 2 or 3 gems. I posted on my Facebook page. Just not Pauperganda. I think it was just Deluxe Scout, but yeah, some pretty cool things. I'll try to go over that too. Maybe I'll put a little thing here, and I'll wonder what that is, and then that'll cue me off to do it afterwards. But there was a really neat new enchantment I found. Shirazman, can you bring that up? Sorry about that. That's a strange play. I'll misclick there. Book burning. Yep. Datsui, you are kindred spirit. That is the truth here. So, oops, darn it! I should have this chat open here. Boink. If I clicking a little too fast there, well, you'll see. Hopefully, we can kill this talisman. And bad news is he gets that back. That the enchantment that I referenced on Facebook, it's a white one. I think it says sacrifice a creature to regenerate a creature, but it's like a permanent enchantment. That's it's so rare that I'll come across a card and I'm like, I've never seen that before. Like, there's a lot of cards I'm like, I haven't seen that in a while, whatnot, but boy, to not have seen it, it's just like, wow, that's a trip. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to drop this. We will return. We got enough life. This. I'll eat life here. Discard land. And there we go. Alrighty. Yeah, Fanatical Devotion. I'm so tempted, Auramancer and a bunch of Angelic Haze or whatever that is, to keep bringing it back. I think there's some sort of really nasty combo lock there. Maybe it's an expansion or 2 away from us right now, but it's pretty spicy. Am I alone on that? I had just somehow I had missed that one, and it's like a drug, because you think like, I spend too much time on this game. I know too many other cards, and then you see something like that, and you're like, oh, it gives you that like. That's why I got to keep looking, because I might find another one of these. It's like All right. We want to draw more cards. Let's go eat some life. Discard this. Let's see. Can we do that and be alive still? No, we can't. Do we even care, though, at this point? Yeah, we care enough to do that. Wash shucks. Well, hold on. Let's live dangerously. This ain't no tournament. You have your Monarch. Oh, hard cast that. And with one more land, I think we might be able to pull this off. Oh, man. One more land would have been so nice. Yeah! Necromancer's Mage Maw. Creatures you control are enchanted to get +1/1. And if a creature you control that's enchanted would die, return it to its owner's hand instead. Nice one. I have seen that one, but it didn't... yeah. That one doesn't tickle the magic bone like the other one did. The other one, I was like, wow. That's just... I don't know. Just, it seems like one of those pillars of something, like, when they printed the Drake or whatever, and you're like, that's going to be a problem. When I saw that, I had that same sort of like, I don't know. It's like walking on a icy lake. See that GPs now have Pauper events. Can't wait to play them. Yeah, we were mentioning that earlier, Wallace. And I know it's a long show, but yeah, it's awesome. It's an awesome time for Pauper. I just crack up when people are new to it and they see that not just the variety. Every format has variety, but competitive variety. I think we need to start saying that more often because it's almost everything. I mean, it's just there's so many formats that get spoiled. See also everything with one or two top decks, and we definitely have tiers in this game, but everything's got a shot as we prove week in and week out. You can just point at any card and design around it. It's nuts. All right. Well, this is going to kill absolutely nothing. But I kind of want to teach Little Fight a lesson here in that you shouldn't be playing enchantments on creatures that are that all in with this. We'll draw a card here. Sit back on a fog, reclaim the monarchy, and kill him next turn. Hiya! I have 5 out of 6 paper Pauper decks. It says Wallace and team will be playing the Pauper events on Friday. Nice. Is anybody here from the actual that big tournament that's going down? Now I can kill this if he tries to bounce it, but I think the fog effect's a better play here. I wish we had first strike, not that damn Skyfisher. All right. Oh fuck here. Ha. In paper. I would love to see firsthand how, because I've been told, I think you were saying this, T-Core, how devastating you've seen it when him is viable. My hunt is just like, I don't think it's going to have that big of a deal, but you know, I've never sat it crossed from event after event. I've tried it just in free form online and been like, when you draw it, it's great, but whatever. It didn't seem format shattering, but if you say it is, who knows? Perhaps it is. Banlist is a good idea. Yeah, it's a pretty fair. I think if anything got unbanned, I don't know. It seems like Invigorate might make the format even that much more better. There's so much creature removal right now. Cards like Snuff Out and such. I don't think Infect would still be. I mean, it would be the fastest deck, but I don't think it would hit the crazy effects that a lot of people think it would. All right, I think we win here. Let's attack. Any given Pauper Knight, and there were at least 20 copies of him floating around. Wow, amazing. Oh, look at this. We're 1 mana shy. There's that. I'll play this for that. I'll return this. Yeah. Oh, it's on the ban list in paper. I didn't know that. Ooh. One of the best things about Empty the Warrens when that was legal was Lava Dart, because that was always fun to just be able to either fuel a combo out or to be able to defend it if they had any echoing tricks with one of your guys. You would just nick it for 1 mountain. That was a lot of fun. All right, Siphon Life, here we come. Discard a land. Okay. He's at 1. We draw pretty much, well, anything here. And we'll be good to go. I'm just going to Moment's Peace main here so we don't have any shenanigans, and I can F6 and read the chat. They started rethinking the paper printing when I started playing Sinkhole. Good. Keep them honest. Yeah, I just don't know. It's so healthy and popular that just make it the online list. It's not that much to print up. The event gets exponentially healthy and everybody's kind of has that even playing field. Or maybe as a way of promoting something, you allow 1 copy of him or something and see where it goes. But I just keep it simple. Very funny phrase in the editing world. I don't know. It's probably from somewhere else too, but it's called just KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. KISS. It's so key in engineering and a lot of the sciences, and it's definitely true in my business. Ultra true. All right, Fagari. Eats life. Take that Circle of Protection black. We could have either done that or Justice for that one. So there's that. So in our sideboard, I run 2 Scroungers because I 4-1'd with this once. I think I 3-2'd the other time. But both of the times I lost, I ran into the, which I'm surprised we didn't see today, the blue-green Millstone deck. Those come and go. The Millstone deck, it's like, it'll have this resurgence for like 4 or 5 days, and then everybody gets ready for it, and then it just kind of hides in the shadows. Kind of a neat thing there. All right. I'm going to bring in a lot of, I've got all 4 Duresses and a Raven's Crime. The Witches got the new artwork, sporting the new art. Exponentially better than the old art. Look at that. Beautiful old ladies and young lady about to become the old lady. No safe and nice. Can afford legacy. Underground sea. All right. This, not going to do too much there. Not too concerned about life or ramp. Maybe there's 3 of these. 2 of these. I like the dead weight in this matchup. These can be relevant. Maybe not so much the Edict. Yeah, I'd rather have ramp than some of this rampant removal. Hey-ya, we'll go from there. Darn it. Get over here. Yeah. I have no idea what the hell I'm going to play today or on Sunday. That's weird. We run about 23 land in this, I believe. To have 1 land, that's a trip. Man, this is straight up Dexter. Look at that, Mike, man. I just don't like his face, though. I guess you could argue people have that horrible trauma of like losing a limb. They do have that kind of face. Mulligan. Yeah, we'll keep this. Actually, that's not that good of a hand. When's that ever stop me? Yeah, we'll keep the removal. Boop boom. Oh, you bet. Slaven, thanks for joining us. We're heading out here after this, too. Hopefully, we'll catch you for a game or 3 in real life sometime soon. If not, have a wonderful weekend, as in with all of you, too. Yeah, the shipping container. That was a neat little backstory with Dexter. Love that angle. God, that show was so good for the first 2 or 3 seasons. And then it was really good, and then it got okay, and then... I didn't hate the ending as much as a lot of people did. Because I thought it was almost an honest ending where he would just... It's like, yeah, he would do that. But that caught a lot of hate. Alright, here we go. Good God, I hope he doesn't have a early spring kill my land. This happened in our second game, I believe, too. So maybe he does. I justify MTGO by telling myself, says T-Corp, that if I ever wanted to play purely paper, I could go liquidate my collection and get cash. Yeah, that's the spirit. Yes, indeed. That would be fun. Love to test homebrews against each other. I have plenty, as do all of us. That's great. Yes, anytime. All right. Well, we've got plenty of cards. Let's enchant our land here and start gaining life, or at least defense of... maybe he'll make the mistake and try to reality acid our vault, and on our upkeep we can just destroy it ourselves. Quiet Disrepair. I'll read it because not many people know this one. I'm a fan. Enchant an artifact or enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, you get to choose one. Destroy whatever it's enchanting or gain 2 life. Hey, he fell for it. Good. We don't really care about life in this matchup. He's not exactly... But he does have Auramancers. So, destroy. He'll at least have to prove that he's got one. I don't want this thing recurring because we've only got this one dude. Land's dead anyway. We might as well make his reality acid go eat it. Plus, we've got card draw here that pays for itself. Alrighty. Life is nice, but I'd rather draw some cards. That served a useful purpose the first time, but we don't have any artifact lands. I'll throw those on the bottom. I'll throw that on the bottom too. Alright. Here we are. Ayo. Yeah, MTGOs, it's like just good enough to not really bitch about anymore, but yeah, it takes up a whole big chunk of my life pie chart, but I always take a little, it's pretty hard to offend me, but offense when people are like, oh, you're wasting your time. It's like, you're having fun, aren't you? Isn't that what life's supposed to be about? So there's that argument. It's like, yeah, I spend too much time on it, but if I have free time, what do I want to be doing? I want to be playing this cool strategy game. Just unlock your mind. Make you think of all new angles. There's a reason we all love this. Alright, let's drop the Thorn. Try to draw some more lands. It's really our only way. This is actually a very bad matchup. We're slow. He's able to hone in on that. We can't really kill him very fast. Outside of misplays or, you know, being able to drop up our Siphon Life, we're in deep doo-doo. I'll be drinking around on NTG for 6 hours after stream, lol. Yes, I will. I've got a few errands to run, but yes, most of my Friday nights are with a nice glass of Richard Import, followed by Saturday night with the same. And then I tend to dry out. But hey, I'm on vacation now, so I might be overdoing it. I do about 100% of my playing. Actually, now that my son's learning, we play a lot of kitchen table games now, but only about 2 or 3 a week, and it's always goblins versus white weenie. So, mono white clerics, that's cool. Hey, maybe that new card that, not new, but that one I stumbled on the other night, maybe that'll do something, get some Auramancer tricks going and such. Somebody was afraid of our graveyard. Yeah, Dinkweed Duck, you said it, and thanks for chiming in. I haven't seen you in a while, man. Where you been? You been hiding in the shadows? Mike Man's got to go. All right. This, yeah, I could see leaving. This is a slow matchup. My prediction, I went on time instead of pain. I'll shoot you in the first list draft. Sweet. And Wangurna, everybody's chiming in. All right. 13 minutes to 15. Got 2 drawn. If situations were reversed, I'd like to be on Little Fight's end of the board here. Maybe he's just not drawing his... Oh, nope, never mind. Aviary Mechanic, first seen by the player CDK, who I think came in 2nd or 3rd in one of the first 3 or 4 challenges, and everybody was like, what the hell is this card? And it's pretty much a Skyfisher without flying. Oh, and it says you may. That's what's really a neat design. It's not, you don't have to, you may. So, you prefer tapped out links or dot text? I actually, yeah, the dot dex is nice because you can just immediately import it. And I can export a text from there if I need to. If it's just a list on like Facebook, obviously, yeah, just the text. But yeah, if it's in an email and, you know, it's all good. Okay, now it's time to kill our Thorn. Man, we are hurting here. This is not going well. We'll edict ourselves. Yeah, I want that damn thing to go away. He's only got 1 more card. He's going to be drawing. God, this sucks. Ah. If we edict ourselves, then he gets Monarch. He probably draws into more Reality Assets or ways to get that back. If we don't, he might start coming after our lands next. I'm going to cancel this route. But I want to keep drawing cards. That's the bottom line. I'm going to dead weight because we can always edict ourselves next turn. Keep the Monarch. Hopefully we draw into more lands. And then we'll discuss this in 2 more minutes when it's my turn again. My shift ends. Haha, I don't quit my job every other Friday. Not English native. Aha, gotcha, yeah. Yeah, I've got Fridays off kind of permanent. Well, not kind of, permanently for, gosh, a good decade now. Just gotten too used to it. It is nice, won't lie. Better than any raise. All right. We'll throw this out. Hey everybody, how you doing? Says Sopro Savant. What deck we playing? Well, we played Hexproof in the tournament. Now we're just playing one matchup, kind of just fun junk decks against each other. Actually, I played this one in the challenge. And Little Fight's really got my number here. If he plays his cards right, quite literally. I think, come on, I just want to land. Ay. I'll land. This goes away next turn anyway, right? Yeah. And he gets it back. I want my Thorn of Black Rose to die. I don't... I want that reality acid in the yard. Well, I say we just kill the ninja. Keep drawing cards. Hopefully he doesn't have a Auramancer. He's going to get that damn thing back, and our dude's going to be dead anyway. My logic being, if I kill my own Rose, the reality acid goes, but he keeps throwing that threat out there, and I don't have a quicksand of mine to the board, so I can't really stultify his progress there. Okay, I'll be dropping you the deck files to you kids. All right. Not going to be playing that anytime soon. Of course, that might have been a good card to keep, actually. It's a bit of a ramp factor to it. Down comes the illusion. I thought reality acid went away at the end of that. That's right. It's 2. Back it comes. Yikes. Down goes the Rose, which would have been a really good blocker against a Dreamstalker. Didn't think those two would rhyme together. I always giggle to myself when Little Fight and I play, because our avatars say it all. I'm always such a fan of dark things, and he's always promoting sunlight. Well, let's keep our at least keep drawing our cards with this. Sir Business 42. Hi, you folks, checking out for a bit. What spiciness do we have here? We have just a lot of little rogue brews facing off against each other. Up one game. I've predicted I'm going to win on time, but he's managing this clock pretty good. It seems a little more focused than usual. So maybe it's me that'll win on time. That would be pretty funny. All right. We have stuff. All right. I want to be able to kill that land. Let's see what he's holding. Duress with the cool new artwork. A ninja. Okay. Let's draw a card with Prism. Hopefully we get a Karoo land and we can just throw this out. Come on, get it. There it is. Did I already play a land? What a fool. Alright, well, next turn anyway. Ugh. Yeah, here we go. Raven's Crime in the house. Vault of Whispers will be returned to my hand. Oh, he's getting desperate. Pitching and searching. Golgari Fog version of Blackthorn. Yep, that's right. That's probably the best way to say it. I think Alex, one of his reports, summed it up well. I think he called it just Golgari Thorn. It's like, yeah, that's a lot more descriptive, but me and my crazy names. Thank you for that, Shiraz. Johnny on the spot. And a big shout out to Shiraz. All these months. Little Fight 2. SS metagame wouldn't be the same without you guys. So nice to have you have my back. Everything works out wonderfully. All right, let's do this. Bring this back up. We'll return this back. Throw that out. Let's get rid of any opportunity. Well, no, let's duress here first, just in case he's got some sort of counter magic technology. Another reality acid. I love it. Raven's Crime. Let's kill this hand. Raven's Crime. We'll go there. Take your ninjas. Actually, I'll be online quite a bit later tonight than usual, just because my son has a basketball game and all that. Damn, that's spicy. What's the prism for? We have a lot of double black sources in Victim of Night, just flexibility. And when I was discussing the build of this before I entered the big challenge with it with Methonical, he didn't see any improvements to be made on the land, but we had Knight's Whisper, and the hands were getting clogged a lot, and I needed just a little less card draw at the 2 spot, and this filled every role perfectly. So it was one of those cards I put it in, and it just felt like we just greased all the wheels, and it was just like chugga 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 chugga. Everything just started working great. All right, let's start getting our life online here. Start building our ramp up. He's got a card in hand. Let's get rid of it. We've got enough black. I'll probably end up getting rid of both of these. What are we pitching here? A land. Alright. I'll do that. Gain life. Pass the turn. Gotta start watching my hand here. Ooh, nice. Take care, Dinkweed Duck. Good to see you again. Thanks for chiming in, sir. Alright. Swamps are good. Raven's Crime's better. Discard this, and we'll get even wetter. Be something good. Not another land. Hey! Alright. Read the bones. Hey! Alright. We've got... We'll put these both on top. And next turn we'll start doing mean stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Booyah. Another relic. That's about how many I like to play too. Always need them. It's always fun. You just trip relic, go get another one. How many cards are gone out of this thing here? Let's see. 1, 2 reality acids down. 3 reality acids down. I think that might be it. There could be a 4th. I don't know the list. Mykoth Wellspring. When it enters the battlefield or is put in your graveyard, search your library for a basic land and put it in your hand. Alright. Okay. Well, let's kill stuff. Here, I'll show you why we're playing this. Victim of Night. Make it alright. We'll save the Chainer's Edict for our own Thorn if we need to kill it for a 4th, whatchamacallit. What we really want now is to come into Siphon Life if we can get him to trip this sooner than later. Victim of Night's such a good removal card. I mean, it kills almost every single thing in the format dead. There's no... What do you call no two ways about it, however you want to say that. It's a beautiful card, but it's kind of inflexible and lends itself to selfish mana, so that's why our Prism comes in to help. And plus, if you're looking at the framework of where I'm at right now, I'm just obsessed with the Fraunhofer the Scientist and the Fraunhofer lines inside of prismatic anything, so prophetic to boot. The robot is given the shout out. It doesn't kill zombie fish. That's about it. That's why we run Edicts 2 and Death Touch, Peace. Hell, we're going to go there. Triple Quicksand. Why not? Alright. We'll rock this. Do it again. Get it. We're going to go into the Thorn business here. Alright. Tempted. I'm going to leave that Rot Farm just for Karoo math if he does have another one of those things. Reality Acid. Alright. I don't know. You think he's got a 4th one? 4th Reality Acid? What's the vote? Okay. Oh, I thought I had Raven's Crime still. Son of a gun. Alright, well, let's attack. I'll start getting it out there just so I can start funding off a quicker win with the Justice, if I can win. It's looking like it's going our way, though. Hiya! Go and get you some. Booyah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is where it's at. Flash it back. Bring this down. Turn this. Pass the turn. Draw some cards. Here we go. How cool is it that Monarch is in Pauper now? And that really opened the door in a lot of deck brews. A lot of doors. 1. Okay. 2, 3 for this attack. And my computer's like doing so many things at once here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring it on back. Hoot. Boink. Back to you. One, two. That's a folly. Because then he can kill it with Quicksand. It's getting a little lazy there. I believe so, M1 Garner. I don't know if you can, if any third parties have been able to sell them or anything like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring it on back. And just in case he has, I'm just gonna dork around here and I'll be able to kill that next turn in case we do draw our Siphon Life. Watch, we draw it right off the thorn right when I mention it. Oh. Oh, yeah, it's, are you saying wow to the price tag? I don't know. I haven't looked at prices in ages, but I remember when it first came out, it was like 4 or 5 tickets. I was such a dumbass, too. When I saw the white one, I'm like, why is anybody playing this 2/4 thing? And I didn't quite get the, I thought Thorn of the Black Rose, that was just some sort of dyslexia trick that was, my brain was playing on me, and I screwed it up. But I was like, oh, yeah, it's the ability, not that. That was funny. You got 2 thorns for 0.7. Wow, I think I paid like 3. I usually come in prettier, but it's usually because when a new set comes out, I just splurge and get 4 or 8 of everything because my sons want to play. And then before I know it, I look back and I'm like, huh? Same thing I have with Gorilla Sham, and I'm like, it's worth how much? Crazy. Down to the wire. Come on, where's our good stuff here? 1 tick each. Oh, well, then I lost money on those overall. It's funny how the white one became like more of the killer there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Flash it on back. Right. And 1, 2. Let's gain the life here. Right. Looks like we win next turn. Be able to do 6. I'm trying to brew around that enchantment you mentioned. Realize I need Palace Sentinels and Tribe. And and I think it'll be mono white. Yeah, I would think so too, Pauper or Bust. Check out, yeah, Angelic Renewal and Auramancer I think is going to be key. I almost considered Embalm mechanic with Hexproof. If it was instant, I would, because it would be so cool to be able to commune with the gods. You throw that cat in the graveyard, and then if you could bring it back at instant speed to answer an edict. But it's sorcery. They ruined my day. Pretty hard to keep up with advantages like this with drawing, 2 cards a turn sort of thing. All right, we're going to attack. He'll probably kill one with the quicksand. Double quicksand, I should say. All right. Oh, yeah. A few beers, pizza, and Pauper. Bliss. Syscoms. You don't say much, but when you say it, you make it count. I love it. Well said. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Flash it on back. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, if we drop another one, we can still flash it back. Look at this. I'm behind on time. Amazing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Flash it on back. Justice for the win. Hey. All right, guys. So that's the deck. We played Hexproof competitively, and then we played that one for fun, but I'm going to go get off my butt. Encourage you to do the same. Send any love, enchantments, deck lists, any sort of thing to pauperganda@gmail.com, and we will check that stuff out. Other than that, guys, we'll see you next time on Pauperganda, and thanks for hanging out. Adios.
Like Pauper? Then you'll love Color Commentary, the weekly Pauper podcast for all Pauperganda nights. New episodes every Sunday.
Y'all, come down to Golgari's Southern Grill for the finest in Cajun cuisine. Whether it's our signature brown scale brisket or the gourmet goulash, you'll gnaw all of our items to the bone. Feed your clan at Golgari's. Whether you prey upon the spices root wallets and wash it all down with our famous scorpion slasher, or try our award-winning Sakura steak sandwich with croissant kale salad, topped with our own wicker bowl sauce. This is Golgari's Southern Grill. Go get you some.